Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, people, where you lot run the show. So for those that haven't seen the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A before, you lot in the comments run the show. You get to ask us any sporting question, past or present, people. So it's any sport, past or present. So it can be football, basketball, boxing. Ryan's here, so it can be tennis, it can be cricket, whatever you want to ask, any questions, people. This show is all for you lot. And of course, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. And I'm joined by one of my favorite co-hosts and definitely my least favorite co-host. So we'll go to Peter on the West Coast. What are you telling me, family? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just got in from dinner with my parents.
Okay. Parents good? Pops good? Yo, you on mute, fam? Oh, my bad. I muted you by accident. My bad, my bad. I went to mute Ryan because he's got this annoying noise still in his place. I don't
Ah,
know what.
yeah, it was good, man. It was good. It
Uh,
was all right. We went to Korean barbecue, so it was good. And I think
okay.
I found another sushi spot that I'm gonna go to this week. They
Calm.
got some cheap happy hour rolls, so I'm gonna pull up this week.
Yeah,
That's
man.
for
Let's
sure.
let's
But
go.
now I'm good, man. I can't complain. It's been a good weekend.
Yeah, man. Love that. Love that. Last, definitely not least, the Orion, talk to us. What you saying, fam? I think you can unmute yourself. It's because you got a noise in your wherever you are. There's a noise in it, like ringing. I don't know
Still
what it
don't know
is.
what it is, It's been
I
like
don't know
this
what
for
it is.
months, but I honestly don't
Yes,
know.
it's probably your brain ticking over. But here we are. Talk to us, Ryan. How you doing?
Yeah, good man. I'm good. Yeah. I mean, couldn't make the stream last night. Was having a good time, but in all seriousness, congrats on getting 2K on Twitch, man. Great achievement, man. It's good to see you winning, man. It's good to see you winning, and yeah, man, big up yourself, man. You deserve it. You work great, consistency. And you do great streams, man. So yeah, big up yourself, bro.
Yeah, man. Love, appreciate it every time, man. Appreciate all your like. I give you a lot of shit, a hell of a lot of shit, and it's thoroughly deserved. However, you do add value here in it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Oh,
give
stop it,
Ryan.
stop
That's
it.
that's
So
why I give Ryan so much stick is because he is little bro in it. People like never think it's never like personal and it's never malice.
yeah,
Like for anyone who has siblings, that's mine and Ryan's literally
yeah,
brotherhood. It's big brother, little brother in it. That's why I give
yeah,
him shit. That's why he gives me shit pretty much at all times in it. Like that's
yeah.
where it stems from.
Big up
And I
Babs
believe
as
he's
well in the comments.
yeah, I believe he's in the building. Love Island's not on, so he's here. Yo, you telling me, C1, you good?
Yeah, what's going on? Happy
Yeah, man.
Father's Day
Thanks.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Someone's thanking their
Actually, it's
pops.
not
You know what I'm
Father's
saying?
Day anymore, C1.
This guy, yeah.
Fairs,
Technically.
my bad, but I have to say it regardless. Hope everyone had a good day and hey, Flawless, why you drawing me out for Love Island, you prick, fam?
I no. You drew yourself out. I said no names. I didn't at you at first. You drew yourself out. I just said someone left. Someone left. What did I say? Along the lines of someone left us in the
Nah, someone
trenches on
left you
FIFA
in the
Pro Club.
trenches on
She's on
pro
FIFA on Pro
clubs.
Clubs to go watch Love Island. I didn't mention any names. People wouldn't
I'd
have
have
known.
done the
You jumped
same,
out the
to be
window.
honest. Like,
Yeah,
let's be honest, Love Island
no
has to take
surprise.
priority.
You know what? Exactly why
C1
you are.
agrees as well, don't
Yeah,
you,
yeah. The
C1?
fact that you agree with
Fact.
C1 lets me know I'm on the right hand side. I'm on the right side of this debate in
Uh,
this argument.
Obviously,
Only
Peter's gonna disagree, but it's fine.
No, but you know how annoying it is. Like, if you actually do miss Love Island, all you have to do is just go on Twitter, and it just gets spoiled.
Well, just watch it before you
That's
go
why
to
you
it.
have to watch it. Like,
It's the same shit I
at
do
the
with
time.
Power all the time. I do it with every Power season and every single Power, and there's 4 of them.
Yeah, but like it's different with Love Island, isn't it? The amount of it you get on Twitter, man, it just gets spoiled, man. There's gonna
Yo, are
be
you
someone.
are you honestly trying to tell me this is why I cook you that Love Island is as big as Power? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Well, I haven't watched Power to be fair. I'm not
That's what
saying
you just said to me.
I'm just saying that
Yo, this is
you,
this guy.
Love Island Twitter, like
Yo,
it's just.
you see this conversation we having. This is why Prime call you needy, innit? This is it, fam. That's why C1's laughing. That's why Peter's not even paying you any attention, fam. It's because of things like this. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what it is. Anyway, people, make sure you hit the like button on the video, hit the like button, share it across all the socials, subscribe to the channel. We got celebrities in the chat as well. We got Babs there, you get what I'm saying, who just hit,
I'm
I
like
think it was big 90K and that on YouTube. So salute to my
Big
guy
up,
Babs
Babs.
every single time for hitting 90K.
No,
Large up
next
Babs
week it'll
every
be
single
100,
time.
bro. Just wait, man.
100%, man. Babs doing big things, man. And of course, another celebrity in the chat, man, like Statman Baines also in it. Big up Baines
Baines, you lad.
every single time. But the title, people, let's get into it because I really can't believe what I'm seeing in regards to Raheem Sterling to Chelsea. The
What do you mean?
backlash. I had a whole rant about it on Matisse's channel. The fact that Chelsea fans are doubting Raheem Sterling is crazy to me. Like, look at Chelsea's attack, look at Raheem Sterling. And I hear people saying, oh, well, you need people to create for him like Raheem Sterling doesn't create. I don't know if people think that people don't understand that you can create chances on a football pitch outside of passing the football. Your movement can create chances. Your mere movement can create chances. The fact that he's Raheem Sterling will cause defenders to think. We've seen it happen. That attracts attention. Ask defenders who they'd rather face, Raheem Sterling or Timo Werner. It's a no-brainer.
It's not even a question. The fact is a question.
This is my thing is, I've seen it happen with Benzema in the semi-final against City. If that's not Benzema, Diaz doesn't make that tackle for that penalty. But because it's Benzema, I think that's why he makes that tackle. Diaz is one of the best centre-backs in Europe. He doesn't make that tackle if that's anybody else. But you know, with Benzema around you, all he needs is half a yard. Legit. All he needs is half a yard and he's going to do that. People, I don't know if it's because people haven't played football at all. You know who the danger men are. And when someone has the ball who can cook, especially at that level, it puts doubt. It makes you do things and makes you act irrational. I've done it. It depends, man. I think the majority of us have played football with our duns. We all know who the cold ballers are. I say it all the time. We went after lockdown and played like 6-a-side. It was me, Aaron, Saeed was there, Stroll was there, a couple others. Every time Aaron got the ball, it's a problem. He's played at a high level. Every time he got the ball, I'm like, shit, we need to stop this guy. Like, help me. You know what I'm saying? Because he's cold. Whereas if it's someone else with the ball who's not as good, it's ridiculous. And you think that doesn't apply to top level football. And this is Raheem Sterling, who's not only won trophies, has consistently scored goals and consistently performed at the highest level pretty much his entire career. Even at Liverpool, his goal output might not have been the best, but he was still exceptional in terms of his performances. Like, everyone remembers SAS. Like, that was the thing.
That season he was good. That season he was good.
So whether you think about how old is it?
The season after, too. Ryan's just salty because his team was shit.
The season, 40-50.
No, here's the thing is, okay, forget that. How old was he? Wait. He wasn't shy. How old was he? No, how old was he at that point?
You know, he was still young. He was still young, to be fair.
No. I said, how old was he exactly? No. How old was he exactly?
19 going on 20 years old?
Exactly.
So what, 19 or something like that.
So what 18-year-old, like, this is what I'm saying. So if we judge every 18-year-old like that, he wasn't shit that season. Everybody's shit.
Nah,
it's ridiculous. He really was. He's 18 years old, but then you'll give other players a blind. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
I'm not.
This is what I'm talking about. No. That's the prime example of what I'm talking about with Raheem Sterling. Why is he getting? He wasn't shit that season. He's 18 years old. What did you expect from him?
No, I'm not going to get onto him for that, but I'm not going to act like he wasn't good that season. But I didn't criticize him. I didn't criticize him heavily for it because he was young at the end of the day. I'm not going to act like he was good that season.
It's outrageous that I see Chelsea fans doubting him and other people doubting him.
Yeah, that's a bit mad.
I don't want to be a cynical and just be like, it's racismo. But at the end of the day, that's all I can call it.
It is, though.
That's exactly. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
I'll say it. That's all it is, man.
I don't want to be that guy, but it is. That's what it is. You'll see when your mic's messing up again.
Every day, my mic, man. Sorry.
Yo, just get some headphones from, man. Just buy some headphones. My point is, this guy has consistently played in City teams that have won trophies and competed at the highest level. They ain't won the Champions League, but they've been to the last stages, dominated domestically, and people are doubting him. Like, what? It's mad. It's mad. Sorry, Peter, we'll go to you on it because you're a Chelsea fan. Thoughts on the Raheem Sterling links to you lot? Because you lot are definitely interested.
I would take Sterling in a heartbeat, right? Talked about it at length on Lewis's stream earlier. I would take him. Any of our fans who think we're currently too good for Raheem Sterling, I don't know what you're looking at, right? That being said, finding a Raheem Sterling does not fix all the issues with their front line.
Facts.
But like anyone with half a brain would recognize that. It's not as simple as Sterling's going to make Pulisic and fucking Werner better players. Like, nah, man. Some of these guys are just hopeless. Like, they just need to go still. Right? Like, it's just people. Sterling is one of the few players I've seen who's been forced to go from being a big fish in a relatively small pond, which Liverpool were at the time he left, to go into City. He's become coachable, adaptable. He's adapted his game. He used to be much more dynamic and have much more creative freedom when he was playing for Liverpool, especially after Suarez left. right? Then he went to City, had to fit in as the cog in a machine. He did it to a high level, and he's gotten criticized for it. We all talk about, or at least Chelsea fans, we all talk about how we want our players to be multifaceted or whatever bullshit the buzzword is.
Multifunctional, whatever it is.
Whatever people like to use to sound fucking smart and like these wannabe tacticos on Twitter, right? We want our players to be that. Sterling has shown he played at the tip of a diamond at Liverpool when he was 18 years old with Suarez and Sturridge in front of him. He's played wide right with wing backs like he's done for England. He's played wide right and wide left in a 4-3-3 for Manchester City. He's also at times operated as a false nine when he's been required. No one is sitting here lying to you saying Sterling's finishing is great or Sterling is the best creator. No one is saying these things. No one is making up Raheem Sterling to be something he's not. But people are just also reducing him to things that he's just not. Like, he's just not as shit as people like to pretend. I'm sorry. He just isn't. Surfer did the math. Add up all of the goals from our attacking players while they're under contract at Chelsea. Add all the Premier League goals. So Mount, Havertz, Pulisic, Ziyech, Lukaku, Werner, Hudson-Odoi. Add up all of them. They combined have 10 less Premier League goals than Sterling does in his Premier League career. Like, I really don't know who we are to turn our nose up at a player of this caliber. I don't know who we think we are, and I don't know who we think we've been watching. But if you guys think our team does not need somebody like a Sterling, if for nothing else, just pure versatility, because we don't have anybody other than Hakim Ziyech who masquerades as a right winger. We have nobody to perform that role. Pulisic doesn't play on the right. Mount doesn't like playing on the right like that. Cho can't do that shit. And whoever the fucking Werner, he can't.
We don't need to mention Werner, bless.
Werner can't play at all.
Let's mention Werner. Hold that, Timo. Hold that. You know what I'm saying?
Werner can't play whatsoever.
Hold that, fam.
No, respect Werner, man. Respect Werner.
Wait, what?
I didn't listen. I was watching golf.
Yeah, we know you weren't listed. It's fine. Respect who?
Nothing's new there. But my point is, there's not a single person in the Chelsea attack other than Mason Mount who you would look at and say, oh, yeah, they could play on the right-hand side. And that's not Mason Mount's strongest position. Anyone with half a brain would acknowledge that. So if for nothing else, why not go get a Raheem Sterling to better balance our attack? Why wouldn't you? I don't understand why you wouldn't.
He wouldn't be my first choice. But
I get that C1 if someone's like, he's not the first choice. The argument I don't understand is we don't have any creators. Who's going to create for him? Like, one, if you did have a creator, surely, Jan, don't ask me no stupid questions. I will block you, but big up Jan in the chat. It's about time you wish me a happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm your dad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jan. You know what I'm saying in that. She said it here.
We love you,
I'm your pops.
We
don't. Who's this we? You love her. Look at this guy simping. Who's we? You do.
Man.
Look at the smile on his face, man. Look at the smile on his face.
You can shut up about simping over Jan as well. You shut up in the bottom left-hand corner.
That's kind of true, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Love
you
you,
hold
Jan.
that.
Yeah.
Hold that. I love you, Jan. Shut up, man. What are you, man, talking about? Yeah, I'm glad you know your dad is Jan anyway. Anyways, moving on. The fact that people talk about, who's going to create for Chelsea. So if you then sign a creator, surely you need someone to score goals. So who better than Sterling? Like, this is what I don't understand. Adding the fact, like I went on the rant there and said he also creates chances as well in terms of his movement. The fact he's Raheem Sterling, he's gonna gain attention of defenders, whether that's centre backs, full backs, holding midfielders, because of his ability to. We act like he can't dribble. People act like he just stands at the back post and scores. Like Sterling just goal hangs. Like he has no intelligence.
Twitter's really reduced Sterling to just a back post goal hanger.
Yeah,
that's all he's ever done, according to Twitter.com.
Like he can't pick up the ball and dribble. Like he didn't carry that terrible England side to a finals. Like, this is not what we do. He was England's best player.
He's a very agile player. Like, he's got great agility. That helps him get past.
He's not even the most talented player in that. He's not even the most talented player in that team, but he carried that side.
Let's pretend Sterling's a bang average dribbler, right? Let's just pretend.
Okay. He's not bang average.
Let's just pretend. I'm not.
Yeah, that's like you're saying. Let's pretend.
Let's just that baseline. He's a 5 out of 10 dribbler. He's still a better dribbler than anyone in our front line.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So, like, what are we talking about?
Well, what do you say, Pulisic?
Yes, 100%.
In terms of effectiveness, yes.
100%.
runs into players.
Ryan, I've never seen Pulisic command double in my life.
I know Pulisic has no end.
That's it. See, that's it. Oh, Peter, what you just said there, people really overlook. You know what I'm saying? People
I've
overlook
never
that
seen
so
Pulisic
much.
command a double team in my life. We haven't had a single player on the ball command the attention of more than one player since Hazard left.
And Hazard
Yeah.
left when? What year was that?
2019, the summer.
2019, I think.
Yeah, I've
19.
not seen a
So-
single person in our attack command the respect of like sending more than one player at the ball. I've seen Sterling be treated that way. I've seen it. So like, don't tell me, oh, he's not this, guys. We don't have a single player in attack who can reliably beat players 1v1
Yeah.
and create on the end of it. We don't have that, right? We don't have a single player in attack who's shown the ability to score double-digit Premier League goals in a season.
Apart from,
He's also a lot
he don't
more.
even count.
He's a lot more intelligent.
Okay, you
than
want
all
to
of
count?
the
You
other
want to count
players
Mason
as
Mount?
well.
What the fuck ever, man.
Yeah,
What
I didn't want to say that.
We'll
man.
count
Yeah,
his 11.
100%.
What the fuck ever?
Yeah, 11. And
There's
that.
about
Peter,
5
Peter.
Raheem Sterling seasons where he scored more than 11.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I agree with you.
Yeah,
He's
so
a lot
it's
more
like-
intelligent than all of Chelsea's attackers as well. That's
Yes.
one thing as well. A lot more intelligent. Like, that's one thing about Sterling. He's always been quite an intelligent player in terms of his IQ.
You
His
don't.
football IQ, like,
You
it's very
don't
high.
be. You're not a dumb player if you played in so many systems. You've been playing since you were 17 years old. You've played under what is now fucking 4 different managers for probably like 6 for club and country, 3 of them for England or so, and 2 for City and 1 for like. You don't. I'm sorry, you don't get to be labeled a dumb player if you can perform over the better course of a decade. I don't understand this. I don't get where this criticism has come from. I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me.
It makes no sense. Like I said, he's delivered again at the highest level and won trophies. And he's more than goals. And I don't know his assists, but I know he's put up numbers and he's got performances. And he's played in a team that's dominated on a domestic front for the past 5-6 years now. Well, yet people will overlook it, but then praise a De Bruyne to High Hill, or praise an Aguero, or a Cancelo, or a Kyle Walker, which is deserved. They all deserve. But when it comes, it's like, all right, let's change it. Gabi Jesus, the guy everyone's hyping up, talking about, oh, he's the guy for a Arsenal or a Spurs to go for, or even a Chelsea. Wow, Gabi Jesus just
It's weird because even a lot of City fans don't really rate Sterling like that. That's the thing.
Yeah, because that racismo, fam. That's where that stems from.
That is the reason. We all know that.
You know what I'm saying? Man was going up and down the country getting booed.
Yeah,
I never forget when Troops. I think it was Troops who said it. He was like,
he said it.
He was playing against
he
Arsenal,
said Kyle
and he
Walker
was like,
on the pitch, and our away fans were booing Sterling and not Walker.
And he's like, this ex-Spurs fan who not got been booed, and I'm like, And this is why I have to be like, right, does Sterling have deficiencies? But
I mean, the
people
reason
talk
why
about
we
him, like,
boo him, we boo him for a reason at the end of the day, because he left us to join City. Like, we've kind of got a valid reason to boo him, but like,
you guys boo him because he left when you were shit, man. Like, get over it.
Yeah, but he left us to join like City, innit? Like,
yeah, man. And did it work out for him?
City. No one cared. It was
Did
that
it
he.
work out?
Look, we're still going to be petty
Carlos
over it. Let's be real. It's not nice when one of your kind of key players at the time leaves you to join another Premier League club. Like,
And welcome to AC Hive, R9 Hive in the building. What are you telling me, Lewis? You good?
Why did you have to add R9 to that?
You're secretly
Oh,
say R9 from the start.
Big up Nazario and that, but like, well, why? Why are we doing this? He ain't Chelsea.
R9, man, because you was here like this time last season, and you signed talking the most shit about R9. This blah.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh yeah. Just go back on the Q&As, people, and have a look. Well, large up Lewis in the cut as well. You telling me, Lewis, you could?
Yeah, I'm good. It actually looks like we're about to fucking sign someone.
Yeah. Give us your thoughts. Raheem Sterling. Chat to us.
It's not my ideal one. I want an elite creator first and foremost, but it's better than what we have. Like, I'm agreeing with what Peter said. How the fuck are we turning our noses up at Sterling? Do we have any shame as a fan base?
Like,
No.
what have we
You
watched
take
for the
it.
last
He
2
comes
years?
into the team. He becomes our best dribbler and one of our best finishers, even with how shocking some of his misses can be. Guy has movement in the box, but can at least finish some chances. Like, let's be real. If we don't say you don't want Sterling
Big up, Jan.
up front, if you rep any of our attackers, because you got no shame even
Great.
talking about that.
Yeah, hold that, Timo. Joker.
Oh, what did he say now?
Yo, this guy just
You know
simp.
what
Like,
he
this
said.
ain't the time, man. You know me, his father's there, and this guy over there simping. Man, he said hello.
What, who's
How you
simping?
doing?
Who's simping?
Big up the chat. Nothing. This guy just came on and simped. And then I had the
No.
chick say, "Oh, well, listen to what you lot were saying." Yeah, this.
Yeah,
clown
look.
in the
If you
right.
rep any of our attackers, you cannot turn your noses up at Sterling.
Nah, they'll find a
You've
way to
got no reason to. He's better than all of them.
It's not hard, but true.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
clear
Like
of
I
that.
was saying in the group, Charlie, I'll take Ryan up front at this rate.
Nah, you wouldn't.
Probably still do a little bit
He
more.
would, he would fit right in actually with your media attack. He would fit right in. You've seen him on
Yeah,
clubs.
sit
You
there,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
I mean, Ryan's
It's
already been
different
referred
from
to.
real life, you idiots. I told
Yeah,
you that.
yeah.
I'll settle for media though. You just can't be outright shit. I'll
Facts.
settle for
Hey,
media.
look, I was a cold 1-on-1. I'm actually a cold 1-on-1 finisher.
I don't
like,
believe
that
you at
shit
all.
that
Yeah,
one-on-one,
we
I
really
believe you at
don't.
all.
Nobody believes you. Does anyone here believe that on the panel? No one believes that in the
Don't
chat.
believe
No one
Ryan's
believes
not
that
a
on God's green
1-on-1.
earth.
So I'm just gonna
I
go.
haven't
I'm not
seen
quick
it enough.
anymore.
Man.
I used to be very, very quick, but I'm not
Yeah.
quick anymore. My
I don't
fitness
believe
is
any of this. The
Yeah,
point
sure.
is, guys, the point is, look at our attack. How have we decided that being linked to Raheem Sterling is a bad thing? How did we get there? Why
Because
are
there's
we
probably
so,
some of your fan base that still backs Werner, to
No,
be
it's
honest.
I
Apparently,
don't
we can
think
do
it's
better.
not.
why are
for
we
some
so
of the
why are we
guys.
so intent on being miserable that we've convinced ourselves that Raheem Sterling is a bad idea?
He's not a bad player at all.
I think from the Man City
Yeah,
point
yeah.
side, because they've been investigated by FFP, so they might.
They've said
might
the
do
same
this-
thing about Sterling his entire career. That he wouldn't work at Liverpool, he wouldn't work at City. Now they're saying he won't work at Chelsea. It's all arse. He'll
He's a
come to
good player,
Chelsea.
man. He's
It's
so
not even
bad.
that, Lewis. Like, if you look at
Although
from
when
Man
you
City,
had Tuchel attack attacks onto that, I don't
Oh,
know.
first it was 5 at the back tax, now it's attack tax. You want to make
Oh,
your
I'm
mind?
saying Tuchel attack attacks. What attackers done well under
Or
Tuchel?
what about
You know?
Klopp and fucking European final tax?
What about
Hey,
what
but
about
at least
what
Klopp,
about
at least Klopp's
Ryan?
attackers
What
score
about
goals,
Neymar
man.
and Mbappe and Dembele getting his move to Barcelona? What about that stuff?
At least Klopp's attackers score goals, innit?
Wait,
Like,
what?
great.
Dembele?
Yeah.
UCL
What
final
a
goal for
back-to-back
you
league
fucking
title
fuckers,
for
huh?
Liverpool?
What a great
Yeah,
fucking UCL final goal for you fucking slobs.
Why
What
is
a win
Dembele? Oh, is
against Madrid
Dembele?
for Liverpool.
Wait, hold up. Is Dembele going? Is Dembele going PSG?
No, we don't
I
know.
have no idea.
He's,
Man.
Oh,
he's
see now
either
because you
coming.
mentioned Dembele in it. That's why I asked. Never
No,
mind. That's fine.
Ryan's making up stupid points and ignoring
Uh,
Tuchel's previous managerial career.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
That's what he's doing.
that's Ryan for you.
I'm
innit? You know
raising
what I'm saying?
Dembele at Dortmund, playing well enough to get that move. I'm raising
Nah,
how
I know.
brilliant Neymar and Mbappe
I was
play.
actually just
Facts.
I was
And
genuinely
realest
just
shit you
joking.
ever said, yeah, and realest shit you ever said. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Wait,
you, man.
Why
Why you all gotta beat me when I'm down?
Yo,
You
allow
trying to
Lewis.
trying to take
Christensen.
those shots at me.
No, it
You
hurt.
know what this is
He's
like?
actually a
This
good player,
This
man.
is like you know what I'm saying?
This is
the
like
big bull-
vultures eating a dead body.
It is.
Is
This is the
body
big bully.
dead, bro? Leave it
You know-
alone.
You know, this is the big bully just like stripped of his powers.
You
It's
guys
great,
need to
innit?
lay off
You know what I'm
Lewis,
saying?
you know.
Like,
Like it's hard when
Bully?
your favorite
I ain't
player.
no
yeah,
bully.
yo, fam, you are an absolute delinquent.
Nah,
fam.
man,
Don't
I'm a
do
good
that.
guy.
You are delinquent, yo.
hey, big up
You are a
Lewis.
relentless delinquent. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah, but I know
Lewis
bully.
knows the truth, man.
Yeah, bully's the wrong
Well,
word.
it's
Delinquent.
facts.
Yeah,
And
delinquent.
R9
Fucking
Pro.
trolling that. You know what I'm saying? All the time, Man United. All I hear is, yo, world champions, European champions. What did you say? This Ten Hag, this Ralph, all this
One hug,
bullshit.
two hug,
Yeah.
three
What
hug,
was it?
four
10
hug.
hug
Yeah,
and
yeah.
does.
Yeah, now
Right.
the shoes on over foot you don't like. I just like the fact you have a weakness.
Or was it
like that, like,
erect
just
and
go out.
shag?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, see, it was what? See, all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. Lodge up the chat as well in it. Cams, if you want the link, let us know as well. And
Big
Surfer
up.
says, a cold one-on-one finisher. Yeah, I'm the world's greatest bodybuilder. Exactly, Surfer. I believe that more than him being a cold one-on-one finisher.
Yeah,
He being the world's greatest
Andrew's
Hey,
clear,
you
man.
used to believe that, though.
100%. Say that again? What
Anyway,
was that, right?
You used to believe that.
Believe what?
That was cold. That used to be a cold 1-on-1 finisher.
Facts. And then I saw you play clubs. And then I was like, yeah, that is.
What's that got to do with anything? Like,
Because most people like how
It's a
they play on
video
clubs to an
game.
extent. No. All right, so I'll explain to you then. Most people, how they play on clubs to an extent, will normally kind of mirror what they want to do and how they want to play. Guarantee, what position did you play 11 aside, Ryan?
like left winger or striker.
Okay, where'd you play on clubs?
Left winger or striker.
This is my whole point. Most people will pretty much mirror what they do. I've said this about myself, obviously. I've never seen Peter play football. I guarantee Peter will play either centre mid, right back, right wing, that role, that type of thing. Am I lying, Peter?
Nah, man, I'm a holding midfield player, or I'm a right back.
See, and where does he play?
Hey,
Like, do you
yeah,
get the
so
point?
you
now?
cost 3 shares all this time for this.
You get the point.
Oh,
This
Reece
is the
James is still fat. Don't get me wrong.
This guy. That's the point I'm making. Tox, my bro. I seen Tox play football and I see him play clubs. It's very similar. The list goes on. But you know, we move in it. You might be in it. You might be ice cold in it. You know what I'm saying?
Fairs,
Maybe. All right.
Raheem.
Ali says again, Sterling is washing you up. I see people say this. Why
That's
is he
harsh.
washed?
That's harsh.
Like he's not washed. These are the same people who were talking about Ancelotti being washed. A man came and dunked on the 3 best teams in the country. Now everybody shut up. And I remember debating this.
N'Golo Kante tax.
Yeah, the debating is it's facts,
First.
you know what I'm saying? But yo, Tuchel played him, you know what I'm saying? Because you could have played Mount or Kovacic or Barkley or Loftus Cheek, you know what I'm saying? Or you should have signed
I
Rice
said
earlier.
Barkley.
We move, you know what I'm saying? Could
I knew you
Sterling
lot
be asked,
signed Rice.
say that again?
I knew you lot
He's
signed
carbon,
Rice.
man.
but
I
you're
don't
not
want to
getting
take that away
Frankie
from
de Jong
you.
now.
Sign
Carbon,
Rice,
man.
man. You
You're not getting
Carbon,
Frankie
man.
de Jong, bro. Get
Are
the
we not
next
getting de
best
Jong?
thing.
Is Rice the next best thing? I don't think so.
Yeah, for you guys, bro.
I don't think he is.
Trust me, you'll be a great
captain.
captain for you guys. Take it off Maguire, give it to
Captain,
Basmati.
No, this guy, you know. All right.
And plus, he's got the Cobham seal of approval.
Nah, you see Dex, yeah. Dex is actually like a good leader.
Take him at Liverpool, then, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Take him at
Oh,
Liverpool.
over Henderson all day.
Yeah, you take him. Yeah, chat to Klopp,
Take him,
innit?
man.
Yeah, tweet out that opinion, fam. Let me know how that goes. Say you
Oh,
take
yeah,
Rice.
yeah.
Like, you're gonna end up like a Reece James Trent tweet, brother.
Hold
Yeah.
that.
You're gonna end up in like Daisy Maguire not tweeting, deleting tweets and
I don't care,
sorry.
man. Some top red blocked me like a couple of hours ago because I tweeted like, "Oh,
I understand.
stop
I feel
comparing-
like blocking
you
you.
need
I
to-
get it. I
Nah,
understand.
I said people
You
need
deserve to
stop
be blocked.
comparing Klopp to Pep.
Oh, big
innit?
up,
It's
Alex.
disrespectful
Yeah,
to
man.
Pep.
Shout out to
I
that
just
person who
tweeted
did
that
that.
and he blocked me.
They did what we all want to do, and I understand. I get it. You know what I'm saying? No, I wouldn't, Jan. Would you take
No
Werner
one
out?
would.
Could Sterling be asked to play deeper, not just as a striker during matches at Chelsea? That's a question for you, lot, the Chelsea dons. If you did sign him, where do you think he would be played?
Right wing.
You've got enough players that drop deep, to be honest. We probably will do because he's a pressing player like that, but I care more about what he does in the final third, to be honest.
Lewis, do you think he'll play on the right?
Probably. It depends if Dembele comes in or not. Oh, great goal.
I think he'll play either way.
I don't know. We just need a creator anyway, otherwise we're just going to be fucked.
Yeah.
You're Kai Havertz.
Dembele, fucking Havertz or Mount and Sterling, and we should be fine, I guess.
That's not actually that bad if you hear about it.
Yo,
It's
can I
not
ask
bad.
you Chelsea fans a question? Like a genuine question. What does Kai Havertz do?
Oh, you fucking tell me. I ain't got a clue.
I'm not arguing about Kai Havertz at 2 a.m, bro.
Yeah,
No,
I
anybody
can't be
here-
bothered.
Kai
bro.
Havertz
I'm just going to say he's basically Alvaro Morata at Chelsea. Good at heading.
It's not
really
like
doing much.
I
Hey,
don't
how
rate
much
him. I
is
just don't have
Klaus
time for
paying you,
this.
man? How much is Klaus paying you?
Bro, it's not
Playing
like I
right,
don't rate
playing
him.
what-
I don't have time
what-
for this.
What's
I
this?
don't
Yeah,
have
man's just trying to wind me up at 2 a.m. in the morning,
Exactly.
bro. I
Pia,
can't be off.
wait, hold up, Pia. What do you mean by that? What's going on? What have I missed? I've missed
Oh,
something.
you missed Lewis's stream this morning. Klaus convinced himself that like Kai Havertz is the reason world hunger exists. So he was just going off on Kai Havertz while
Okay.
defending Timo Werner.
Guy went in for an hour.
Yes, Klaus ref, keep going, son, and just watching a stupid Ferrari team get dunked on today, man. Hold that.
Yeah.
Mad.
Nah,
You know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
ridiculous. It was complete ridiculousness.
It was
Ryan,
beyond ridiculous.
fucking snaky little Ryan pop up in the comments and start cheering on Klaus ref while Klaus ref is just obviously on a soliloquy to nowhere.
Of course, Ryan is cheering him on. Of course.
Of course.
Probably
of course.
agreed with half of the stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know why it is? It's because usually Ryan's the one who's in that, you know what I'm saying, in that position of being cooked. So when he sees it for someone else, he's going to jump all over that. 100%. Like this guy
Right, what's
joined
up?
Twitter
I
and
was
got
putting my
cooked
laptop
instantly.
on charge. What were you guys
See,
saying?
look, typical, man. This is him, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was
Him,
putting my
Timo,
laptop
like
on
this.
charge, honestly.
Yeah, it's cool. No stress.
Gotta charge my laptop. Yeah.
True.
I'll be
Charge
real
my
though,
laptop.
that stream was fucking hilarious.
Make sure you go check it out,
No, but
people.
you guys
Carefully
didn't tell me
lose
what
team.
does Kai Havertz do?
Because you asked
We're
the
not
question and then left.
arguing,
Bro, we've already told you. We don't know.
Ryan,
He runs around a
respectfully,
lot.
we're not arguing about any of Chelsea's attackers at 2 a.m.
Man,
No.
that's the question
Exactly.
and then
That's
left.
it
How
you
will
there.
we move
You
the
already
goalposts
know
with
how
this?
I feel about him. Why do you want me to
Ryan,
keep
there's no
going?
way you
At
watch
least
these two
Werner's
idiots.
got pace,
There's no
innit?
way you watch these
Right.
people speak about our
They
football.
both have
club and
pace.
decide to
They're the
ask them this
same
question
player.
in good faith. This is a question being asked in bad faith. Do not answer this.
But I'm not
Hey, Jan,
arguing
big
about
up, yeah.
Chelsea
That's up,
attackers.
Big up, yeah.
Time.
Oh, don't go, Jan.
You know what? You can go with the fam in a bit, yeah? Bye. You know what I'm saying? You can
Get
go
off
with
here,
them.
man.
Tired of these,
Oh,
man. You know.
Ryan,
Say,
typical.
go. Yeah, good show, man. Taza says, do you think the Young
What,
deal getting
Ryan?
wrapped up this week is heating up? Do I think it was actually? Taza, I'm not going to lie. I have no idea. I legit don't know. It seems to be heating up, yes, but I take everything that is said with a pinch of salt.
Alex,
I bet-
that's it though. That's all he does. But that's my problem. If I show you his goal comp from this season, it looks like a Morata 17-18 comp.
Wow.
Hella headers.
No, but some of the headers are cold though. I can't lie.
Yeah, no, but I'm not saying he's bad at headers. It's just it.
Oh, I'll say he's bad. I'll go there. What?
I wouldn't say he's bad. He's average at headers.
Oh,
but
you wouldn't say he's bad? Well, he's not good.
not
Pretty
great.
decent.
But
No,
that's all
he's
he's
not good
got.
at
That's
heading.
all he's got. He's got heading and a nice little first touch. That's it.
Hey man, good for him.
Semi-decent link-up play.
for
Can't
him.
finish, can't dribble, can't hold up the ball, can't take on a player 1v1. This is what it is.
1v1
He
finishing.
win you the
not
Champions
very
League, to be fair.
That's the same for all of them.
good.
That's the thing, though. Like you
Hey,
said,
Ryan,
talk about
Mohamed
habits.
Salah
They're
won
all
you a
shit.
Premier League and a Champions League, and you shit on him in every opportunity. Don't do this.
Who?
True, true.
I got you there.
Yeah, like don't do this. Don't do that. Oh, he won you this because.
Oh yeah, Ryan. I ain't hearing
We
none
do
of this.
shit on Salah for winning you things, bro.
You said Cho was
Oh,
better
my
than
days.
Salah.
I'm
did
pretty
say
sure I
so.
sent it. Oh, I put it on the Shameless group chat as well.
called him
that
the
thing I
pyramid
put about
Pulisic.
Salah
You
being
did call
overrated.
him
The 4
pyramid
points
Pulisic.
are made. I'm thinking of tweeting that still.
Please do, man. You need to be evaporated from 12. Do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean
You want to run into that
evaporate?
fire, run into it. Nice
What
of
do
you
you
to
mean?
join us, Timo. He was on the phone.
My mum.
You're on the phone to Jan or something?
Shout out to your mum, man. Big up Timo. DM me. Big up Tino's mum. She deserves
Big up.
all the patience. She deserves all the things
Yo.
all the greatest things in the world for dealing with
Yo.
you. So big up to your
Ryan,
mum
check
every
the
time.
bro.
Must be terrible dealing
What's
with
he
you
on?
and that. Jesus. Zivo says, big ups, why he's up so late. We always run the Q&As late. Wednesday nights, Sunday nights, innit? Sarcasm City TV. Normally there is some late night content going on. Obviously, that's if you're in the UK, depending on where you are in the world. But hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.
Oh wait,
Continue
is
to
this
get
the
your
guy that
questions
thinks
in
Kepa's like
as
the
well.
best goalkeeper in the world or something?
Yeah,
No,
big up, Matt, my guy.
There you go.
Large up to you.
I bring up Alex's comment, please.
Which one? This one.
White, yeah,
YT viewer. He says, wow.
the hieroglyphics Hudson Odoi, bro.
Wow.
Who?
That's he's saying. Cho was fucking Salah.
Rotted.
Yo, Flawless, I got a
That is a
response to my
mad
DM
one.
from the Pro
Oh
Club
shit.
DM.
What happened? Yeah, talk to us.
She
This is
said,
impressive.
she can do it.
No, she didn't.
I swear to you. I swear to you. I'll send it to you right now.
Send that through to me.
Yo, Ryan, check your DMs,
I
bro.
swear to you. On my fictitious child's life. I swear to you.
So, people, for those that don't know what we're talking about, obviously we're just recruiting players, for pro clubs. That's what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because certain man leave for Love Island, and certain man are just terrible human beings at the game. So we're
Oh,
trying
I'm
to
just,
get all
I'm
the
just
players we can.
injury, I'm just injury prone at this moment.
I
Man.
sent it.
Yeah,
I sent it.
let's go. All right, let me check this out. Oh my god.
I swear to you.
Wow.
I will never lie.
You know what? At least you making Ryan look sensible now. What's wrong with you, man?
Who's making Ryan look sensible? Who is? Oh yeah, Ryan. That's a question for you from Ali A. Would you take Sterling back at Liverpool?
Yeah, over Jota,
Okay.
100%.
Nah, not over Jota. So
Yeah,
if you
it's
take
not even-
so where would he
debate.
play?
Over
Would he play
Jota,
left?
Definitely.
Would he play right? No. Would he play left, right, central? So with all your options now, if you were to take Sterling back, where would he play? And what would the other two who would be the other two players in positions?
I wouldn't play him down the middle. It would either be on one of the wings. To be honest, if you're resting Salah for a game, you play him on the right. If you're resting Diaz on for a game, you play him on the left. Just that, really. You can play both sides quite well. So, kind of. I think he'd be more of a squad play because I don't see him getting ahead of Diaz, Salah, or Nunes. Maybe he could with Diaz, to be fair, at the moment, but I don't know, innit? But he could maybe rotate with him on the left and maybe come in on the right for Salah when Salah needs a rest or something like that. So but I wouldn't play him down the middle or anything. But I'd definitely take it because he's 100 times the player Diogo Jota could ever wish to be in it. So I'd definitely take him back.
Hey, Ibrahim says with Joachim Anderson, Yannick Vestergaard, I can never pronounce my man's name. How is everyone favoring Denmark's chances?
Simone
with those three? Yeah, with those three, quality.
They're winning it.
100%. Yeah. If those three deliver and carry some of the couple of the other players, they definitely got a chance of doing bits.
Well,
Yeah,
the bench
Vestergaard's got a great
players.
chance carrying the water
Yeah.
bowls the whole of the
it's-
Qatar World Cup.
Depends in certain Danish guys are in free agency, so hopefully they get a club to then get fit to prove their worth to the Danish squad. So
I
One
do
hour
actually
on
rate
that
AC.
side, bring
You
him
know.
back.
I actually think
Yeah.
AC is a very good centre back.
he is a very good centre back.
I actually
Yeah,
think he's a
he
very
is.
good centre back.
Yeah, Cuz I got you. Timo, I beg you send the link to Cuz.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Murtaza says, you can't see him ahead of Nunes. I need whatever you're smoking, bro. That's Walmart. Tarzan is a bum. United dodged a nuclear bomb with that one.
No. He's a better player than
Yeah,
Darwin Nunes.
what was
for
your?
sure.
You didn't even answer the question. What was your free? Give me your free. What is your live? So if Sterling landed, what's your free? What's your starting
Front
free?
three?
Yes.
Oh, Salah right.
Yeah.
Ugh. I wouldn't play Sterling down the middle. Oh no.
This
I
guy
wouldn't
telling
play
me what he
down the
wouldn't do.
middle.
What would you do, man? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Sterling.
Alright,
It'd
I
have
think
to
I'm
be
gonna get back
Nunes
to it.
down the middle.
Ryan
It'd
has
have
to
to
play
be Nunes
Jota or
down the
Nunes, and
middle.
it kills
You
him.
got Luis Diaz as well, and Darwin.
Say
It's
so,
either
man.
Diaz or Sterling on the left.
Just say so.
I'd gonna have to
I'm
go
saying.
Sterling. Sterling's still a better player than Luis Diaz, I think.
And big up Snoop. You know what I'm saying, for his ever great information
But
and fantastic
Sterling,
input in
Nunes,
the chat.
Salah.
Hey, Snoop, where's Renato Sanchez? Snoop.
Oh yeah, but
Yes.
yeah, what's going on with that Snoop? What's going for Renato Sanchez, my guy? Talk to me.
Yo, big up
Hold
Snoop,
up,
man. That's my guy still.
Talk to me.
Big up Snoop, man.
All right. How many guys you got, fam? Everyone's your guy.
What is this?
Yeah, this guy
Nah,
just, I told
Snoop's
you, man.
cool,
This guy,
man. Snoop's cool.
told you, he's ready. I told you, man. This guy just a sket in everybody's DMs, man. You are a proper slag. You know what I'm saying? We move.
Nah, I don't DM Snoop, but Snoop and me,
yeah.
you know, get on
Ah,
well.
Snoop, hold that.
when-
You know what I'm saying? Hold that. What's
Snoop,
wrong with
you got
Snoop?
beef, man.
What
I'm saying me
saying?
and Snoop get on well.
No, I said what's wrong with
No,
him.
I
That you
can't
don't
find him
DM
on
him.
Twitter or anything.
Nah, he's not on Twitter
Snoop's not
still.
on Twitter.
Is he not on
He's not
Twitter?
Twitter. Nah.
You gotta
He
add
see-
him on IG.
Yeah, he's seen you on there and he's like, fuck that. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
You think
That's what
he's
he said
funny?
in the group chat.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what he said in the group
big
chat.
up Snoop, man.
I'm saying.
Big up Snoop.
Appreciate
okay.
Yeah, he was like, fuck that, flawless. I was like, all right, cool. Again, make sure you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, subscribe, people. Get your questions in. And I have pinned the membership link as well. So if you want to join the membership, the link is there. Members, comments, questions do take priority on Q&As on the YouTube channel, as well as super chats as well, take priority. But get your questions in. Any sport, people, any sport, past or present. Talk to me.
Would you take Zinchenko at Man United?
Yeah. In a
Zinchenko's
heartbeat.
quality, man.
Yeah,
In a
I'll take
heartbeat.
him. Chelsea
I'm
as
tired.
well.
I'm tired of our left backs. All right, would you take him over Chilwell?
No.
You know what?
Okay.
I'm never gonna start.
No.
Yo, Forrest, did you see my tweet the other day?
I did about the Chilwell thing. And that being said, another Chelsea fan that has
Yeah,
arrived.
I was
Yes,
more
cuz. What
waffle,
are you saying?
bro.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
up Flawless,
typical.
man.
God.
You know what I'm
Yes. Yeah,
Big
man.
up
All
Cos,
blessed,
man.
fam. All blessed. Yo, fam, your thoughts, because we haven't spoke on it. Sterling to Chelsea. Would you take him? Would you not? Chat to us.
saying? Bro, it depends on the price, man. I'll be real with you. 35
Okay.
million is a steal. But the thing is, if we pay anything upwards from like, let's say 50, 60 million, I'm not interested. But with Sterling, he thrives off of like creation. Like, you need a creator with Sterling. Like, you can't expect him to just be the main piece in your front line. Like, he'll get you the goals if he provides, but you have no one that's really going to provide for him. So if you want to get Sterling or something, we need to get someone like a Dembele or another creator in the front line.
Yeah. Nah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Samuel, what are you saying here? Flawless United should sign Denzel, Dumfries, Edison. You did Edson, Alvarez, Ibrahim Sangara. Yo, that's not happening, Samuel. You just listing off players like this ain't FIFA and that. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
Wait,
name.
do you
like
get? Do
500
Man
million
United really want
Yeah.
Dumfries?
This is crazy. Dumfries is just a new he's just a new name in it. He's the new toy. He's the new name
I'll
everyone's
take
throwing
him
out
all
now.
day on that
Who?
right back. Dumfries.
What ahead of Reece
Denzel.
James?
No, because
Why
squad
the
depth.
fan of Dumfries, to be honest?
As backup, yeah, fair enough. But it's like you obviously you not playing wing.
Yeah,
Why
as
would we spend
backup,
big money
yeah.
on Denzel Dumfries?
As backup, he ain't better than Reece James.
No, but why? Okay, so why
He's
would
not better
we,
than Reece James. Like
Hold
Dumfries
on,
is just
guys,
like,
hold on.
ugh.
How
Go on,
long has
Pino.
Dumfries been at Inter Milan? Been there 1 year, right? So he's
I'm
on a
not
long
sure.
contract.
All right, go
Why
on.
are we going to spend crazy money to have Denzel Dumfries as a backup? It doesn't make sense. Makes
Yeah.
no sense at all.
It was a
This is
Timo quote in it, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Squad depth, innit?
Timo, cool.
I just want squad depth on that right hand side.
Yeah, you can get squad depth that actually wants to be squad depth for cheaper.
Yeah, Cameron saying, "Give me any right back over what we have at United." Yeah, I've not seen. I can't even say Dumfries is good or not. I've only watched him when it was in the Euros. That's the only time I've actually watched him play, and I was just like, he seems okay. I don't understand the hype.
He's
that
fine.
he's
It's
getting.
just we're not going to get him for cheap.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to leave. And he doesn't
No
want to
lie,
go.
yeah.
he doesn't want to go be a backup when he's like 23, 24 years old. It doesn't make sense, man.
Yeah, go on, fam.
What Snoop's
Go on,
saying there about Hernandez, I actually think Theo Hernandez
just-
might actually be the best left back in the world at least.
It's Alphonso Davies, but we move. Go on. What was you gonna say?
I like Theo
You're
Hernandez.
on form, I agree still.
It's Alphonso
Theo
Davies.
Hernandez is fucking sick.
Yeah, relax on
Cool.
Fonzie, man.
All right.
Yeah, respect Fonzie, bro.
Okay, cool.
I'm not going to talk
Sorry,
about.
I thought you guys were going to say Ben Chilwell, innit? But yeah.
I really don't care about.
Bro,
who's
no
the best.
Chelsea fan calls Ben Chilwell world class, bro.
You also
Yeah.
can't agree with my tweet yesterday, man.
Yeah, but
Hey Ryan, that's your first.
Hey, Ryan, I see you getting cooked by a 19-year-old.
hey, cause man, your stocks are declining again with Ryan. Man.
Cause when Ryan slanders our players, you just gotta slander him. All right, we can slander our players. He can't. That's how it works. All right.
Exactly, man. Especially Ryan, man.
I just have to
That's
call Ryan and be like, "What are
especially
UCL, man?" Yeah.
I said especially Ryan. You know. Hey
Alright.
Ryan, hold that, fam. Hold that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ryan, you don't
Um,
get to randomly slander our left back. You don't get to do that. That's not how this works.
Hey Ryan, I can't deal with you.
I just don't think Ben Chilwell's
I said I
like
can't
one of the
deal
best
with
in the
you.
league, innit?
Hey,
Like,
Wait,
Ryan.
cause,
Dane's better
cause,
than
why
him.
can't wait? Hold on, Ryan. Cause, why can't you deal with him? What's the problem?
No. I'm saying I want to strike a deal with him. You let me
Oh.
slander Gerrard, and I'll agree with you with the Chilwell thing. It's a win-win here, man.
Fair
Bro,
enough.
I
'Cause
signed
you don't
Gerrard
need
as
Gerrard.
well at times. That bottle job cost me a league title a few weeks ago.
Bro,
innit?
your manager cost you. Ryan.
This guy don't want to blame
Man,
Klopp.
And
You
Ryan,
know?
you want to know what else he cost you a league?
Man
title?
was 2-0 up, you know. Man
Oh,
was
so you
2-0 up and then
forgot-
he
right,
took off his
forgot,
best player
2014,
and
yeah?
lost.
You got the 2014 slip, yeah?
Steve Gerrard.
Oh, yeah,
Ryan,
that
you wanna
was
know
his
what
fault
else
that
he cost
season.
you?
I don't care what anyone says.
What are you saying, Pio? Say that again, fam.
Ryan, you want to know what else he cost you? Oh, you know, you were probably there. It
He was
a
on the
Sunday-
halfway line. He was in the stands.
It was
what I'm
a
saying?
Sunday afternoon. Chelsea beat team. Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, that's
Steven Gerrard, you slipped there.
in here.
Liverpool.
Demba
Liverpool
Ba's
were
through.
thinking
He's
we're trying to
1-1
win
with
the
the
league.
keeper.
They
He's
were thinking
Demba
we're trying to win
Ba.
the league, right? It was a great shiny April Sunday afternoon, man. It was a great day.
30th of April 2014.
That was like Demba Ba's like 5th Premier League goal for us in his career. That's the funniest thing.
You know, Salah
Steven
played for you and he
Gerrard.
celebrated.
Yeah, Salah celebrated against you. Hold that.
Hey, we played Thomas Cast that day, man.
No
And
lie,
Marshall.
yeah. I could see Salah back at Chelsea at the end of next season, you know.
Hey, you know what? Just for chaos, I'll take him. Fuck it. I don't even like him, but I'll take him.
I think because
Yes.
if he stays in the Premier League, which I think he might want to, I think the only club he goes to is Chelsea.
Nope, he's going City.
Well, bro, what are we trying to do here, man?
He's
We
not
got
going
2018
City.
cap-
Pep ain't taking
So what is this,
Salah.
bro? Sterling,
Can't
Salah.
stop it.
What's going on, bro? We're
That's
gonna
too
do
much
heroes,
PMP
Isaiah
still,
Thomas.
man. Facts.
Whoa, guys.
Go on.
Hey, if they show up, that means the Silky Germans leave. You guys are not.
Pan
leaving.
up,
I
pan
think
up.
you're way too disrespectful of the Silky Germans, to be honest. But we
Oh,
move.
the Silky Germans with 22 combined Premier League goals and 110 appearances. Yeah.
I just came back to some
Yeah.
waffle. What was this I heard?
Hey, why did you? We woke up Lewis with that comment, man.
No, I literally
Lewis-
just went
Lewis-
outside. I just came
Lewis
back.
had
What the
Lewis
fuck?
had Silky Germans and was like, "What's going on?" And that, like, it's because
I'm just saying,
Who
guys.
else
22
linked
go on.
with?
that it's because
22
Ryan.
110
Yeah,
is
go on,
not a
Peter.
good return.
Yeah, it's not. It's because Ryan said if Mo Salah left, you could see him at Chelsea, and then Cos went,
Yeah, I
"Wow,
think
what
he
is
could go
this?"
back to
Salah,
Chelsea. I think
Sterling, and then Peter went. If those two land at Chelsea, then that means that the Silky Germans leave. And I was like, I think you're a bit disrespectful. of the-
What
of the
Salah?
Silky
If
Germans.
you
Nah,
told me
he's
Salah and
Salah, yeah.
Sterling,
I don't
has
think he goes
fucking
Madrid
Havertz
now.
and Werner, I'll take your hand off for that.
Of course, that's a
Right.
steal.
I don't
Yeah,
think Salah goes
100%.
Madrid anymore. I think he's pissed Madrid
Oh,
off.
salad, man.
And I don't think the players and staff and the club
I
like
can't
Salah
remake
at
your
Madrid.
legacy
I
at
don't
the
think he goes
Chelsea,
Madrid
bruv.
anymore.
Facts.
Come home, King.
I can legit see Salah going back to Chelsea.
Hey, Salah comes back. Hazard comes back.
I
Let's
can't.
go, man.
I think your fans.
Nah,
I think if that
if-
happens, your fans riot. It's not happening.
But he's going to leave
No
anyway.
way.
He's not signing a
Oh,
contract.
He'll leave, but I
glorious.
don't think he goes Chelsea. Somebody
It'll be
he goes
fucking
abroad.
glorious.
No,
Hey,
but
their
apparently
fans
he
can
said
hold it.
no, but
They're used
Flawless
to
there's
booing
reports
Africans,
saying
man.
that
It's
he
cool.
wants to stay
We're
in the
used to that.
Premier League. And I think Chelsea's the only club he goes to if he stays in the Prem.
Hey,
I
He
don't
don't
think-
go
I
to
don't think-
City because Pep ain't taking him.
I got
I don't think the
got a
Real Madrid
scenario
links dead. Go on, cuz. Go on.
there.
But he's not going Real
No,
Madrid.
Tom.
He's pissed them off too much.
Yeah,
Nah,
people
hear me
say that Madrid, they'll get over it, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not. It's
Bro,
like
right.
it's
Nah,
not.
their
It's like the
players hate
Mbappe
him,
thing.
man. Did you hear
Who
the
gives a
Rodrigo interview the other day?
Who cares? Who cares? We seen Ramos and Messi go to war for like 15 years, and the man ended up on the same
can't
team with
lie,
a
yeah.
hugging and training. Like
The
everyone's
Real
not
fans
emotional
would
like
hate
that.
Salah. after a few games.
Right.
be
Yo, they
doing
beat
it
everyone.
already.
But go on,
Post
Cos.
those white
bro,
flags and stuff.
Bro, considering
go.
you said he's staying in the Prem. Hear me out, yeah. I want to build you a local scenario, yeah. Hear what? Salah's contract's coming up. There's speculation amongst the Liverpool fans about where he's gonna go. Eric Ten Hag says, "I want this player. Come and
Salah
join
to
the
United.
dark
He's
side."
crazy.
And he goes to Man United. He said, "No, Trafford, hold up the shirt." What are we saying for us? You happy with it?
Just to piss off Liverpool fans, I take it.
That would
Just
be
because.
glorious. As a Chelsea fan, I just want
be
to see
funny.
the world burn.
Like, it would just be funny just to see that. I actually do think he's a good player, but it would
That
just,
would be
just be
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
If we're not
Like,
gonna win. If we're not gonna win, give me maximum chaos. Fuck it.
Yeah. That's how I'm
Exactly.
looking at it. We can't win a trophy. We're not winning the Premier League, so it's like, all right, let's take one of their best players and just see them absolutely be irate about it.
Collapse, blood.
Absolutely. And
A
Snoop, I don't know how
180s
many
on Salah,
fuming
they'll
Snoop.
call
I
him a
don't know, man.
header and everything. It'll
Oh
be
yeah.
hilarious.
All the jokes.
Yeah, they'll
will be
finally
coming out.
admit Hazard's better.
Ryan will be like, I was right the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When Salah goes next season, all the Liverpool fans that will be cussing him, yeah. Just remember, I was
I'll
saying
say
this
you
for
were
years.
low-key spitting.
Exactly. Since
He really
2019.
As I was saying, Undertaker CFC says Sterling wants 350k plus a week. Greedy. He was only getting 200k a week at City. Why is he greedy? I don't get this. Why are we watching another man's
Hey,
bucket?
Timo Werner 270.
Yeah,
Who are
if he
we
wants to
complaining about what
facts.
Sterling wants?
If he wants to ask for 350, how's that greedy?
We
Is
pay
he
Timo
worth it?
Werner and Romelu Lukaku 600k a week to fucking suck.
What about the other silky German? How much
We
is he
pay
on?
He's on 150 still.
We pay Loftus-Cheek 120 and Hudson-Odoi 150 to pose for.
Don't forget we had Saul on loan on 200.
I said SARS on 100k as well.
Yep,
Between-
Saul's on 100k. Barkley's on 100k.
Okay, so between Saul this year,
on
between
120k.
Werner, between Lukaku,
Bakayoko's on
between
100k.
Hudson-Odoi,
Batshuayi's 100k.
between fucking Loftus-Cheek, right? Between the 5 players I listed, that's 1.1 million pounds a week in terms of wages. They don't do shit for us, man.
Don't forget
So-
Werner's on 290.
Werner made 12 million pounds.
Kante's on 260. Lukaku's on 325.
But
Werner
he's
made
he's leaving.
Lewis, Werner made 12 million pounds in wages this year. He scored 4 goals.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but one of them was at the Bernabeu, man.
Don't tell
If it went for
fucking
Kante
how
tax,
much?
if it went for
Wait,
Kante tax, he would have got.
Well,
you
he's
to
on
semi-final
he's on
Champions
6
League,
million from Southampton. No, 9 million from
9
Southampton.
million from Southampton's Bundesliga back line.
So
Yeah.
wait, this,
On the
so
most
this guy.
Bundesliga team in 8.
This
So every
guy
goal
is
like
a fraud.
every goal is like $1 million in wages. Is that what we're saying?
Every goal's 4 million.
No,
in wages,
over a
brother.
million. It's 3 million in wages.
This guy scores a goal every 3
Get
months.
this on the
Bro,
guy.
he cashes out
Yeah,
against Southampton and doesn't
you
do
see
shit.
why I despise so many of them. They get paid so much to be mid.
But here's a
As Lewis calls them, enemies of
Surf.
I flawless. You're laughing.
Big
You're
ups,
using the
man.
same
Let me
problem.
just, guys,
Yeah,
guys,
no,
guys,
we are fam, but you know what it
let me
is.
be
I've
clear.
been here. I
Put on my
live here.
camera for this. Let
Before
me
you
be
go,
very-
Peter,
let me be
it's because
abundantly clear.
Lewis,
Let
it's
me
because
be-
I live here. Like this chaos is not new to me. It's just funny
Let me
hearing
be
it from someone else.
abundantly clear,
Go on,
guys. Let me
carry
be
on.
abundantly clear
yeah.
about the sums of money we're discussing. £272,000 a week for Timothy Werner. Since he signed that deal, he scored 10 Premier League goals in 2 years, 5 of them against Southampton. We take out the Bundesliga team, he's got 5 Premier League goals in 54 appearances. That's not even 1 in 10. That is not even 1 in 10. That's not even 1 in 10. There's only 38 goals. There's only 38 fixtures in a season. You take out the Bundesliga team. That's 5
But he scored in
goals.
a Champions League semi-final for
Shut up,
you.
Ryan, man. I want to hear this.
Shut
Shut up,
up,
Brian.
Shut up,
Shut
Ryan,
up.
man.
Shut
Shut
up.
up,
The
fam.
only reason he scored
Shut
was
up.
because the other Silky German fucking missed. And it was 1 yard away, and he
And
couldn't.
he should have
Let's
scored
be
a
honest.
short.
Let's be honest, guys. When Werner tapped it in, we all thought that motherfucker was offsides anyways. No one fucking celebrated. What are we
Who?
doing here? Like 5
There's
Premier
no
League
in
goals
the
against
ground.
not Southampton in 2 years. 5. And
Bro,
he's collected 24 million in wages.
Bro,
24 million in wages
hey,
for 10
here's-
Premier
here's,
League goals.
Here's another thing, Peter.
And these are the people who
Hang
turn
on,
their
hang on,
noses
hang
up
on.
at
These are
Sterling.
the
Here's-
and
Oh, look, he's
People
winter
stand
proper
these
fucking
guys.
Chelsea.
The only thing that matters to
Stand
me
this
with
guy.
Sterling is
Hang
the
on,
And
wages.
they'll tell me, no, I don't want
Hang on.
Raheem Sterling because he
Here's
wants
another
50K.
thing, right?
They
Here's another
tolerate
thing, right?
Werner.
He's 10 Premier League goals, 275 grand a week. Times that by 52 before tax.
is like it's over 14 million. So this is 2 years now. So I divided that by the 10 goals. Each goal, Premier League goal, before tax, has cost £2.86 million. That's how much his goals have cost us. £2.86 million for 10
That's not a lot.
league goals.
As much as you think.
Ryan,
That's
shut
not a
up,
lot.
man. I swear to
Shut
God.
up!
Sure, man. Sure, right, man. Sure.
Hey,
the fuck
Ryan,
up.
that's not a lot. Ryan,
Hey,
how about you work out? How about you work out Jordan Henderson's wages to goals? I guarantee it's less than that.
Hey, man, I was ready to call that guy every word under the sun if we lost that Champions League final. I swear to God, man.
Oh, Werner's
Bro.
the luckiest man on the planet. Let
This guy did the
Rudiger
most
miss
to
that
try and
block.
cost us
Guys,
that game in the first half.
Let Rudiger miss that block. We're calling Werner the N-word, even though he's blonde and blue eyes. We don't care. I'm telling you. He was one different result from being
And
called
by
the
we,
N-word.
Surf is not involved in that, people.
Surf
Just
is not
disclaimer.
involved.
But
Yeah,
go on.
Surf is not
And by
involved.
we, I mean me. And everybody who looks at me. We're calling him the N-word. I'll be real with you.
Hey, man,
here,
Surf
so
is a
I'm
foundation
with
of
it,
black.
Thanks. Servers, I'm out of here.
Nah,
I
but you
still
made
can't
the
say that
decoy
word.
run, innit?
I
For the
still
goal.
never going to say
No,
that
Ryan. No. We don't care about decoy runs. This fucking criminal was
It
eyes
was
to
a
eyes.
decoy run, man. It made the space for Havertz.
Shut up, Ryan.
Sure,
Shut
right,
up.
man.
Shut
Sure,
up,
man.
Ryan.
No. We'll
You-
big up the decoy run, but
No,
Sure, right, man.
we don't.
We don't
guys,
want to hear
guys,
from you.
Don't give
Ryan,
a
you're a
fuck.
decoy human.
Why are we
I'll
lying?
allow the
Why are we-
decoy run, but
guys,
that's just
Hey,
it. He
man,
still had
that's the
his
Matthew
arse.
Hardin Lowe talking to Lewis, man.
No, I told
oh
you.
my
I told you
God.
though. Everyone had a good game that final except Werner. Everyone.
Guys,
So-
are we okay? So let's ignore Werner getting a perfectly legitimate cutback from Mason Mount for once in Mason Mount's fucking life, right? And Werner kicking the ball off his standing leg. Let's ignore that one, right? Even though if that's Aguero, that's a goal. Whatever. Let's ignore that one. He fucking dribbled, took 2 dribbles, is like stumbling over for no fucking reason, hits it right into Ederson was ready to dive, and he just had to fall over and laugh at it. That's how bad it was, man. That's how bad.
Alex's comment, bruv.
Jesus
Right, I
Christ.
couldn't make a space on Twitter, you know. Wow.
Bro, he wouldn't be able to
Wow.
make a space on Twitter.
Wow.
Bro,
Dude,
guys, check it out. The
Nah, you
clocks
can't
have changed
talk.
4 times since we signed Werner. He's scored 5 non-Southampton goals. What is this? What are we talking about? If Southampton get relegated, Werner's fucked. Werner's so lucky they survived.
Dude, if
He's
he
got
gets
two-
I thought so. Why are you hiding, bruv?
If he goes to Southampton on loan, he's fucked.
If he
Yo,
gets
man
injured
said-
or,
man-
if he gets
go on,
injured
go
or
on, Stefan.
suspended, he's done for the season again.
If you get suspended for a Southampton game,
Yeah.
you better just take the season off, brother. You ain't getting no stats.
Yeah, but Peter,
Right.
like, I'm actually being serious now, innit? Like,
Yeah, with a big
But let's
smile
be
on your
honest, if
face.
it weren't for
Hey, Ryan,
Kante
watch what you
tax,
say. Watch what you say, boy.
if it weren't for Kante tax, he would have got you through to in the Bernabeu.
All right. Okay.
If it weren't for
Nobody-
Kante tax, if it wasn't for
Alright,
Mendy tax,
this is not what we
if
do.
it wasn't
Go on,
for
Gulag.
Timo
This
Werner
is not
also
what we
just
do, man.
genuinely just being shit as well, like
Okay.
let's not do this, man.
This is not what we
Yeah,
do.
but big
I
up-
told
big-
everyone during that pre-game thing when he was playing well, and they would go, "Ooh, let's give him another season." I told
Yeah, I remember
you,
that.
Fuck
you
off.
can go f yourself. Whoever
You
said
did say
they
that.
want
Up
one more
yours.
season,
Andrew,
yeah?
do the up yours.
One more
You-
season.
you did
Up
say that.
yours, man. Up yours. This guy, I forgot, only kicked a corner flag. He cleared off the line when we were attacking a goal. He cleared off the
You
line.
know what? Let's
Under the clock.
let's review Timo Werner's goals this year. He scored 4, right? 3 of
Yes.
them against Southampton, so those don't count. The
Yeah.
4th goal, it was in the 4-2 loss against Arsenal when it took like 3 deflections and went in.
Took 17. That's what it took.
That's Timo Werner's
simple.
goals for the season, and we want to give this guy another season. I'm telling you.
The fact that Jota's
Timo
better than
Werner
Werner
dyes
shows
his
how
hair.
bad
He
Werner
dyes
is.
his hair. He dyes his hair black.
We are infected in
He
this
gets darker
fan
skin.
base.
He's out of here.
Beyond affected.
He's out.
Like,
of
I
here.
didn't deep it until a few weeks ago, but I said it that
that's what- yeah,
1920
because
was
Lewis, you
dosing
don't
something
argue that you're
irreparable
dogs, that's right,
damage to this fan base.
Hey, guys,
Lewis, you
let's
don't
take a
argue
second.
that you're dogs on a
Let's-
consistent
bro, let's
basis.
take
man.
a
What
second
kind of
to look at
damage,
Timo.
Lewis?
Bruv,
Can you
I have to
explain
hear
it,
these
please?
brain
Cos,
dead
what's up?
Timo,
about
go on,
fucking
cuz. Go on, cuz.
give him out another year or some bollocks. Go on, cos. My bad.
Hey,
Go on,
look at Timo, man. This must be very disheartening for you, my friend.
Nah, man. He's encouraging class ref on Lewis's streams. Timo's in the trenches forever, man.
Fact.
Yeah, you
No,
got
Class
some
Riv
terrible
was
takes.
actually spitting on that stream still. at
He
times.
wasn't
He was
so
spitting
bad.
on
He
you
was
start
man.
talking
Sure.
about Werner.
The only
It's
thing
no
he was
surprise
spitting
Ryan
was on
thought he
his
was
phone.
spitting. It's no surprise.
Yeah. I wasn't even
No,
there.
no,
and I
no.
know
He
the
was
fact that he
actually
probably
on point about a few of the players. Just as soon as he talks
He
about
was.
Werner, he says he's the best
It's
player in
it's
the
a
world.
downward
He tried to tell us
hill.
Werner was our most important player.
Nah, Glasner
Flawless,
does
I have a
actually know
question
ball
for you.
still.
Flawless, I have a question for you. Who
Go
do you
on.
think played more minutes this year, Timo Werner or Christian Pulisic?
I would take Timo Werner.
Nope, they played the exact same amount,
Zip.
1,286. Who do you think played more? Who do you think played more minutes, Ziyech or Werner?
Again, I would have presumed Werner.
Nope, Ziyech. He played 1,315. Timo, there's 3,440 minutes in a Premier League season, right? He played 1,286. That's equivalent to 5 games, essentially, or 15 games, something like that, or 14 full games, I think it is. 14 full matches out of 38. That's what Timo Werner played. And this guy was telling me that he's our most important player. So let's do some
But that
better
shows
math.
why
Right?
he's got a low
Let's do
goal
some
let
better
go.
math.
maybe.
Let's
man.
do some better math, right? So normal niggas be working like 5 days a week, right?
Facts.
So
I work 7,
14.
but I hear you.
Yeah, but like normal niggas with normal jobs, we working like 5 days a week, right? So if you want to reduce 14 over 38 as much as you can, you're getting 7 over 19. That's about 1 in 2.7 fixtures that he plays. Imagine showing up to work. Now let's just extrapolate that to a pretend we played or you work 7 days a week. Werner shows up to 3 days of work. That's how much he gets called on. 3 days out of 7. This man's a part-time employee. He's part-time.
He's part-time and he's
He's
crap.
literally
man.
part-time.
Part-time,
you know, he's
275K a
He
week.
shows up high to work every day.
Hey man,
Dude,
Facts.
he's
Hey.
a zero.
That's
he's
because he
zero-
smiles
he's
and he
zero hours
dances,
contract.
man.
That's what he's got.
Hey,
He's zero
guys.
hours
He's
contract.
part-time. He's part-time.
What-
He
what
works
do-
3
what
days
do-
out of 7.
what do Anthony Davis and Timo Werner have in common? Them niggas both wear street clothes, man. What the fuck?
Facts.
Don't disrespect AD like this.
Hey.
Yeah,
The
hold
AD
on, man, hold
can't
on.
make it down the stairs like your boyfriend Reece James, man. It is what it is.
Hey, allow that, man. Chocolate darlings only.
Hey,
Peter,
man,
allow
don't you
that,
got Love
man.
Island to watch? Why you still here, nigga?
Bro, I finished that crap. Hold that, man.
Hey, good for you, man. Go to bed.
Shut up, bro. Care like, bro.
Oh my god!
Hey, big up
You lot
Peter.
get your
Yeah, bro.
you lot continue to get your questions in it. It don't
Hang
have
on
to
a
be
sec.
Timo Werner. One
Wallace.
sec, right? Chelsea.
Yes.
All right, one sec. I'm gonna let you go. But yeah, they don't have to be Chelsea or Timo Werner
Talk about
related.
someone
Yo, it can
else.
be anything related people. It can be whatever. If you want it to be on Chelsea's attackers, cool. I enjoy hearing about Chelsea's attack from
They just
Chelsea
think
fans.
like there's nothing.
It's
There's nothing to
brilliant,
talk
yo.
about. Niggas
Because
suck.
everybody is in unison. Normally in these type of spaces,
I'm not in
when
unison.
you have fans of all of the same fan base, there'll be things that are
Yo,
disagreed.
C1, I'll buy you
But there's
mic, man. Honestly,
Yo,
God, your
shut
mics are dodgy, man.
Are
I'll buy you some
are
mic.
you,
then.
sorry, you the one who keeps shouting every 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Not
shut
what
up,
you've just
man.
done now.
I swear
Go
down.
about
I'm
someone
gonna start
else's
removing you,
mic.
man. Every time you about to know him, I'm just gonna start removing
Flawless
you.
was
Around,
in
you know?
mid-flow.
Swear
And you
down.
come out with a C1
Yeah.
comment. Yeah, what is-
Like
what
his
is
mic,
this?
Timo's
is
ears
fine,
and mouths
though.
don't work simultaneously, man. It's one or the other.
It's fucking crazy. But as I was saying, normally like there is a little bit of like seeing the other side. With Chelsea fans in their attack, it's they're bad. They all need to be sold immediately.
It's the
That's
only thing we're
legit.
united on as a fan base.
That is legit the one thing. Whether no matter what, who should play Gallagher or whether you should sign Rice, Cobham's bad, Cobham's good. When it comes to your attack, you're all like, yeah, it's awful. Sell them all today, right now. For a Mars bar,
No, me, man. I'm
some
shameless.
Pringles, like legit, like that's what everyone's on. Apart from
Look,
Timo, of course.
look,
Oh, I
You know
love
what I'm saying?
Mars bars.
Look, when I was a
Shut up,
kid,
Hey, big
we
up,
hated Maluda and Kalu, right? We hated them. I'm just saying,
Maluda was a
these
ball.
niggas they were not this bad. They just weren't. I don't know what to tell you. Like
Maluda
I
at least
seen
had that one
some-
season where he was cold. He had that one
Yeah,
season. Where he was
9-10
I
cold.
seen Salomon
Maluda was
Kalou hit
cold.
11
09
Premier League goals in a
10
season.
Maluda was cold still.
I've seen. Even if you want to take some random shitty Maluda,
Even
season,
parts of
it's
10
never
11.
Maluda's never been as bad as Timo Werner just was this year. I don't care.
Bro,
I don't
I've
care.
said
It's
Werner's
never
the
been-
worst finisher I've ever seen at this football club. By a
And
mile,
I've
no
seen-
one comes
I've seen
close.
Morata. I've
No,
seen
Morata wasn't a
I've
bad
seen-
finisher. Like
He was,
just no, it was all in his head with him. All in
Yeah,
his head.
he
Werner
wasn't.
has
He's
shit.
not like a
technique.
bad. He's not technically a bad
genuinely
player. He's
can't
just shit.
finish.
Like I don't know how to explain it. But like my point is, Timo Werner is legit one of the worst players I've seen at this football club. Like if we made a top 10, he's probably 4 or 5. I would say Bullaroo is
No,
on
he's
there.
number one for me. I
Really?
don't know what finisher we've had up
Oh,
front.
he's one of the worst players we've ever had. I'll be real with you.
Nah, bro, he's the worst player I've ever seen.
He's
bro.
the
I'm
worst,
taking-
man.
bro, I'm
Fundamentally,
taking-
he's the worst. man.
Hold on.
Fundamentally, as a
Bakayoko,
footballer, he's
player.
the
Hey,
worst.
what,
man.
bro? I'm taking Federico Makeda from Man United. Oh wait, I'm taking him over Werner.
I can't lie. Werner, for his work rate alone, goes in above a lot of other people. He's not the
Bro,
worst.
for his technical ability, he's in his own.
Hey, Lewis, man, what are we
category,
doing with
man.
this work weight?
Lewis, I
No,
know you
because
said
bro,
Matthew
we've had
Hardy
the likes
player,
of
and I know you
Bakayoko.
said
That's
Come on,
clear.
man. I'm
The
not praising
worst
the guy for
player
what-
I've ever
nah,
seen
nah.
play for
Lewis, I'm not
Chelsea.
doing
Stop
this,
letting
man.
these match-going fans infect your brain. Werner
Yeah,
stinks.
man, bro, we're doing too much.
Werner-
Oh,
praise.
Werner
Matthew
stinks,
Hardy
but I'm
stuff.
saying if we put him among the worst that we've ever had, Bakayoko is clear at the bottom and no one comes near him.
Nah, man.
No.
Nah,
Werner's
It's because
approaching
Werner
that,
does the
bro.
hard
No,
yards, man.
no,
This is
no,
the
no.
thing.
You lot don't
Bakayoko
remember
has
how
the
bad
best song.
Bakayoko
I do.
was.
I remember
actually
exactly
got
how
a
shitty he
improvement
was,
out
but
of
I
Bakayoko.
know
Bakayoko is the
Off his socks.
stinkiest football player.
Bakayoko
I've
has
ever
a good
seen.
song.
He made me
Maybe
feel like I still had a chance of making it as a
Nah, I'm
professional.
sorry, man.
And I'm
Bakayoko's got
fucking
that
dead.
song.
Let's
Bakayoko's got
just
that song.
all
He's clear.
right. Let's do another
It's
thing.
got-
Werner's
He's
got a
good,
nice
man.
little song. He's
Bakayoko
shit.
had a
because
few
of that
good
song.
games for you, though.
Let's do another experiment, right?
Yeah, so
we
did
all-
Werner. Doesn't mean nothing.
We all acknowledge Norwich is terrible, right?
Yeah.
Norwich is a terrible football team in Premier League standards. They're not good, right? Timo Pukki, the last two
Yeah.
seasons he's been in the Premier League, scored 11 goals each time. Timo Werner in his 2 seasons in the Premier League has scored 10. Timo Pukki scored 11 each of the last 2 times he got relegated. This motherfucker, this guy, scored 6, and then we're like, oh, how dare this guy grabs the mic and says, Timo Werner, you're shit, get out my club. We bully this guy into being nice to Werner at the open training. That guy was right. We were
He got
wrong.
chased out of the
No,
ground.
no, Peter, it was the
That guy
right,
bit him.
Peter, it was
He
the
was
right
right.
thing, wrong time, man.
No. We should have never tried to bully him into being nice and being supportive. That guy was right. That guy was right. We were wrong. I would
Bro.
like to personally apologize to that guy. Whatever
already did,
happened
man.
to him as a result of saying that, I'm sorry.
But
That
guy already
bro,
did.
that guy's a martyr, man. That courtside Karen got
Facts.
I want to build that guy's statue. I want to build that guy's statue.
Facts. We need to buy that guy more match
That's it.
tickets. We need to send him back.
Build that guy's statue.
We need to crowdfund him a season ticket or something. I'm serious.
He's fact. That's the
He
most
didn't give me the
truthful
fucking
fan. It's the most truthful fan ever. That guy. Right?
Facts.
Yo, I need
That
to
guy
go.
really-
to
that-
I told you, man.
That guy really
Not
gave up.
Chelsea.
That guy really gave up his right to watch Chelsea for the cause of getting
I have
Werner
no
out of
idea
here.
why,
I respect him so much.
Max, what are you saying,
No.
Ryan? Oh, he's dipping. Go on.
Flawless, 2 for 1, man. Werner Pulisic 0 for Sancho, man. Come on.
You said 2 for 1 and name 3 of them.
I meant 3 for 1, man. I'm starting him right now, man.
What's up, man?
I'm starting him right now, man.
No.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 for 0. Werner and Havertz for nothing, man.
Nah, you can keep him. Take some of our trash. You are players like, yo,
Do you know
take
what?
some of
Do
our,
you know
take
what?
our
At
trash.
this rate, I'd trade him to the LA Dodgers. That's the only way we're going to get rid of
Hey,
him, bro.
guys, you want to know what? Timo Werner went to the baseball game in LA today, and those motherfuckers lost. Of course they did.
Hey, this guy's a Lakers fan. I know about Timo Werner, man. I know.
Yeah, he's a Lakers fan too. How'd the Lakers do, huh?
But
Timo
how
Werner
do I
got picked with
support
the
the
Lakers
same
jersey.
basketball team?
Niggas went like 30 and 80.
Hey, Timo,
Yeah.
you are in the mud, fam. You are.
This guy's in the mud.
I'm not
You
I'm
are
not
a
even
joke,
listening.
man.
I'm just watching
I
golf
know.
right now.
I wouldn't listen. I'd be watching golf if
I
I was a
wouldn't listen
Timo Werner
either,
stan
man.
too. Yeah, I get
You
it.
were
You know what I'm
trash,
saying?
man.
I get it.
Get out of
You
here.
If I was a-
guys, for context, right? The LA Dodgers are one of the best teams in baseball, right? They're probably like 3rd or 4th best record in the league. They lost today. They posted a picture of Timo Werner. We should have known they were going to lose.
Don't
You
fucking
do that.
kill me.
Yeah, you don't do that. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Here's what it is, man. Yeah, they lost 5-3 today at home. Yeah, hold that, man. Here's what it is. Timo Werner picture with the Lakers jersey. I swear they won like 10 games after we saw Werner in the Lakers top. Here's what it is. It's cool though. That's something. And the thing is,
Hey, come back, C1.
I have no problem with like.
Wait, who kicked C1?
No. He left
His
himself.
own
I didn't
Wi-Fi
kick
kicked him.
him. Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't. Nobody kicked him.
No, yeah.
I
Don't kick him.
didn't. I have no problem to get back to the original conversation. If you don't want Sterling at this club, you better have a better fucking solution than to rely on these retards. You better come with something better. Don't tell me that the Silky Germans and Pulisic and Z don't
That's
tell
what we
me
need.
any mixture of these people is
Also
going
my
to solve
fault.
this problem.
I was on my phone.
Hey, I got 2
Yeah,
names
it's
for
come.
you here, man. I got 2 names. I don't know how viable it is, but hear me out. Todd Bowley, rich American dude wants to make an impact. Go sign Christopher Nkunku and we'll go bring me Ousmane Dembele. That's sorted. You play Mal on the left, Nkunku down the middle, Dembele on the right. This team right here, guys, I have the vision.
What's your vision again?
Cause you really think both these Germans are getting benched?
I don't care, man. To hell with both of them.
I agree with you, but it's not happening. Like this happens.
relax.
Season.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's a Havertz fan. I forgot because he was a Havertz fan.
I'm not a Havertz fan.
Oh, you know Havertz, so why are you saying relax then?
He's lying, man. He's a Havertz fan.
Do you mean relax? What do you want him to relax with? Right, man, see you want, man. This is a.
Oh no, he's a Werner fan. That's it.
Oh, you're a Werner. There's another one of you.
No. Timo's the Werner fan here. He's the only Werner fan.
You know what, Flawless? I'm gonna own it, man. Yeah.
Yo, man, just calm. Do your thing, man.
You're a Werner
I'm
fan.
against the world. It's calm.
Bro, he has fun.
I have to respect your loyalty.
No, he's not. Lewis, he's not a Werner fan. He's a Havertz fan.
Fuck your loyalty, man. That's what I say.
Yes.
I was going to say that's the one thing I can rate about Fata. He's loyal to Timo Werner till the end.
I give him
You're
respect.
going to make a girl very happy one day, Fata. I'm telling you.
And he's like, I'm not listening. I'm watching golf.
I'm literally just watching golf. Big up Justin Rose at the Chelsea fan.
It's going to make a girl
cares,
very
man.
happy
No
when he
one
stops
cares.
DMing
No one
them.
cares.
That's what's
Yeah,
going to happen.
I'm watching literally.
Nobody cares.
Fellow Chelsea fan.
Yeah, sure. All right. Cameron Flawless, who's your NBA MVP for next year? I'm not sure, you know. I don't know.
John
Really,
Moran.
that's a good question. I've no idea. And then we'll go to you, Timo. Who's yours?
I got John Moran.
You got John Morant. Peter, what are you telling me?
Back in a sec.
Yeah, no stress.
Shit. NBA MVP for next year. Come back to me. I gotta think.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, that's why it's a tough question. Cause you got one? Yo, Kozilla, you there?
One sec. Come back to me.
Yeah, no stress. Surfer?
What's this for MVP?
Yeah.
NBA.
MVP for next year.
NBA. Let me think. Anthony Davis, if he completes the season, that'd be.
You're saying AD? Okay.
No,
So
I'm being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, see, I thought you was gonna be happy. You're saying real, man. I thought you was on the AD, man. I thought you would drank the Kool-Aid and that.
Yeah, come on, man.
Green and gold
can't-
or purple, whatever it is.
You know what?
Hey.
I can't see anything. You know what? Unprecedented. Jokic.
I'm saying Jokic.
Again.
Yes.
Yeah.
See what we saying?
Jeez, this is gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna say Giannis again, man.
Giannis is a show. You got one, Peter? Giannis would, like I say, and it's one of them. Obviously, injuries play a part, but I do think if Drew Holiday's fit, they do get past the Celtics, and I think they make the finals. I think they lose
will
to the Warriors,
say,
but, you know, go on.
Shit. I can't say Trae Young because that team is trash. I'll say Kevin Durant.
Saying K Dizzle.
If he's healthy, healthy KD.
He was healthy this year. He had an MCL strain, but like he still played enough games to win MVP, man. But they'll be better next year, yeah.
Yeah,
Tatum.
Snoop about to
No way, Tatum, man.
Snoop about to jump up in the chat.
Actually, no. I pull it back. No. MVP next year, Paul George.
Huh?
Gee.
Hey, Peter.
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Okay, this guy just said Tatum, and you're saying what I said is mad.
Purple patch.
That's
George.
even worse.
Purple patch
Peter's a man of
George.
basketball, man.
Oh my god. I thought you were gonna say Devin Booker.
Okay, let's not pretend like that's the most crazy thing in the world. So outside of Giannis and Jokic, Paul George has finished top 3 in MVP voting more recently than everyone you guys have said.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do this.
Let's talk.
Don't act like what I said was crazy. Don't do that.
Yeah. Watch it for the Clippers.
Paul George is shut up, C1. It's the MVP. It's not who's going to win the championship. Paul George is one of the top 10 players on the planet. Don't do this.
First one.
If I picked a top 10 player to win MVP and you guys treat it as insane, I don't know what to tell you.
First.
Who's yours, cuz?
Okay, listen. I'll put my. I'm gonna. Agendas in it. So in the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard's going to be the best player. It's not even going to be close, yeah. In the playoffs.
Okay.
Regular season, I'm going to go with Fat Boy, man. Luka Doncic.
Of course, if I'm gonna say that. Unbelievable.
Giannis or this is Cameron saying this. Giannis or Tatum, no chance Joker wins 3 in a row. NBA will find any reason not to
That's
do
true.
that.
That's very true.
I swear, did Tatum request a trade though?
No,
Wait,
what are
to
you
where?
talking about?
No.
Yeah, request the trade to where?
When?
Where did you
Timo,
hear
you
that?
just making up news?
He's making up stuff,
Yes,
man.
man.
That is Twitter right there.
Because I've seen the meltdown from the other day after the game 6.
No, Jason Tatum did not sit there and request a trade, man.
Not if he wants to, because I've seen the meltdown. Because people want to get rid of
So
Tatum.
are you saying he should request a trade, or he did request a trade?
If he wants to be a bad team, I think he should request a trade.
Well,
think he
where
goes
do you want
to
to go to the
Nah, bro.
Lakers? Huh? You want to go to the Lakers?
I'll
You're
take
taking
him from the
this
Lakers all day.
he thinks this Kobe thing too far, man. He's not ending up on the Lakers.
You're taking it too far.
That's what Timo wants. That's why he's smiling, yo.
What, are we trying to work
Just
out a
take
rust?
the Lakers.
Are you trying to work out a Russ for Tatum
I'll
trade?
trade Russ
Yeah.
on a heartbeat, 100%.
You
So-
trade. Wait,
Hey,
you
man.
trade the greatest number 0 of all time. Is that what you're saying?
Timo, no shit. They would trade Russ in a heartbeat if they fucking could. They can't.
The problem be calm, bro.
Hey man, I watched.
Not probably can't. They cannot.
Bro, I watched.
They'd have
I
traded
watched
him
the stream.
already.
Bro, I watched. I
How
watched
we
the stream
seeing?
back
How
here.
we seeing? Okay, Timo. If the Rockets can trade Christian Wood, surely the Lakers could have traded Russell Westbrook if it was possible.
Yeah, but the way our draft picks, didn't I?
Hey, you man, I
Oh,
watched.
we gave her our draft picks. I'm sorry, but I forgot.
Oh,
Hey, I
Basil.
watched
Yeah.
them. I watched
Go
it.
on,
I watched the stream back here, and I heard Timo talking about outlandish predictions. This nigga really said Ja Morant for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
yes, he did
Bro,
say that. And we were
what are
like,
you
that's
thinking?
not possible.
What? What's that mean? Wow.
What?
Timo, do you not understand why John Morant for Rookie of the Year is a wild take?
Wait, don't say anything, anyone. Don't say anyone.
No one help him out. No one help him
No one
out.
help him out. Yeah.
Why? Well, what was it like? Well, I'll take.
How can somebody who's played in the NBA win Rookie of the Year?
Is he a rookie though, or is he like?
No,
Something.
dude. No, Timo, where have you been? Where have you been? Did you hit your head in 2017 and wake up in 2022? What happened?
No, this is natural.
Timo, is John Morant a
I
rookie?
forgot. He's a sophomore. Never mind.
No, he got
No.
drafted in 2019,
No.
Timo. He got drafted in the Zion draft.
Ah, okay. I forgot about that.
Timo, will you please start sleeping at normal times?
What is this?
Longer than 2 hours.
My theory that Timo doesn't sleep and just does coke is gaining more legs, man. It's gaining more legs.
It's
Timo's been
mad.
sleeping a month, man.
It's mad.
No, but you know what is on a more serious tone, PR. You know when you said Paul George should win MVP, it depends. If we see a lot of load management for Kawhi, I hear it. If we don't, I don't see it.
Bro, I'll be honest. If the Clippers are healthy and they win like 58 plus games, something up there. Because the thing about Paul George is Paul George plays if he's healthy. People can make all the Paul George jokes you want, right? He fucked up his shoulder. He had the nasty leg break. Outside of that, Paul George doesn't really struggle with injuries like that. He hasn't. And Paul George is one of those players who will play hurt. Like, Paul George will show up and he will play.
Paul George will be more important this year in regular season and playoffs than Kawhi Leonard.
Regular season, yeah. Playoffs, hell no.
And playoffs, he will as well. I
Interesting.
actually
Hell no.
think all around he's a better player than Kawhi Leonard.
What?
He's disrespectful. He's
Dude, what are we doing here?
disrespected
You're in this.
and underrated. That's what he is, man.
You're being
Kawhi
disrespectful.
Leonard, you know, I think he's, well, I don't think he's all that. He's got the worst nickname in basketball history, the Claw. Sounds like
That isn't the best name.
yeah,
It's not-
sounds
you're
like
right
the
with
worst
that.
Batman villain of all time, the Claw. You know what I mean?
Andrew's
Batman
being
versus the
disrespectful.
Claw.
Hey,
I'm
his
just
name's
saying.
Boardman.
He is. I just think they've got. You're right though. The load management will be key this season.
Hey,
You know,
listen,
Kawhi does not trust.
I think
any
he
of his
is.
team's
Paul
doctors.
George is
You know,
injury prone.
I'm not even angry at what you said.
Paul George
I
isn't
respect your
injury
opinion.
prone. Paul George isn't injury prone. Stop this.
Talk about
Hey,
it.
man.
Stop this. Paul
Bro.
George is not injury prone.
It's,
He
oh, I
isn't.
thought you said is. Okay, you say it's not.
He's
Bro,
not.
what?
He's not.
It's just his injuries may be out long. He's just out longer for.
He's had two.
Hey,
He's had a
that's
couple bad
yeah, that and
injuries.
the
He,
take.
Well,
fucked-
back
he
to it.
broke his,
I wanted
he
to get
broke
to it.
his
Yeah, go
leg.
on.
Yeah.
He
Go
broke
on.
his leg in an unprecedented accident,
Hmm.
and he fucked up his
That was
elbow
nasty.
this year.
That was nasty, man.
Yeah, like no, man. Like that's not. Paul George's been playing basketball for 10 years. If we can think of two long-term injuries, he's had shoulder problems, but he's played through them.
Hey, Snoop. Snoop, get back to me when the Nets get bounced out of the first round of the playoffs again.
Hey,
this year.
Andrew, with what you said about Kawhi, listen, like, I'm not gonna toot his horn in it. Like, we know what the guy's on. Like, he's unanimously, in my opinion at least, but unanimously a top 5 player in the NBA when he's healthy. In my opinion, he's a top 3 player in the NBA when he's healthy, and he's top 2 statistically that we've seen in our generation in the playoffs. Like, this is a fact. So listen, I respect your opinion. But listen, we're gonna be here. We're all gonna see it. All of us.
I just think it might be pulled. It's very weird, Kawhi, because I understand why, because of the situation at the Spurs, but he doesn't trust his own team's doctors. He trusts only his personal ones, which is fine. But listen, I take my bias aside. For me, the Clippers are as constructed right now because of the question marks over the Suns. The second best team in the West, probably at the moment, constructed wise.
Head of Suns.
Yeah. You do listen.
Fucking hell, man.
You weren't listening. No shit. No shit. No shit.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
You weren't listening. That's a revelation. That's truly eye-opening. Who would have guessed?
Man, this legit just said, because we don't know what's going on with the Suns, I would have the Clippers as constructed as the second best team in the West. So you have the Clippers over the Suns.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
My God. This guy is not real. He's not real.
Understand.
He's not real. He literally just
don't understand.
And Timo was looking at him. That's the funniest thing. Timo was looking at him.
Like, what is this?
Talking,
Timo, how did you make it through school?
I don't know how this guy makes it through life.
The thing is, he doesn't even do one of those stupid things. He does math. How?
Oh my God!
How?
Surfer just shook his head and went, "Fuck." But even cut back at him. Oh my God! Your my stomach.
If you were anyone else, obviously excluding people as Panama, I'd rip you to shreds. He's fucking
I understand. I get it.
You know, if you were anyone else, bro, I swear.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Stefan legit said.
No, sorry, I'm sorry.
He legit said.
Just watch it back, please. Just watch it back, man. Like, because us explaining it won't do it justice how disrespectful that was.
Oh, yeah, man, because of how the Suns are.
This is a top. That's a top 5. Just what the fuck, man.
Because of how the Suns are constructed, I would say right now how the Clippers are. They are the second best team in the West. What over the Suns?
Can I dispute that point?
Go on, cuz. Go on.
You know what? I may save it for courtside commentary, but you know it's just a briefly, yeah.
There's gonna be some Warriors hating this point. I can feel it.
Hold on. Bear with me, Peter.
I didn't even deny it.
No. Don't tell me you hate Steph Curry, man. What's wrong with you?
Hold on.
Oh my God. Where have you been? Where have you been? Timo, what planet were you on Tuesday, man? Tell me.
Your cuz been hating on the Warriors the entire season,
what?
you know.
I might
entire 82-game series plus playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
From on everything that I value and love, from the deepest core of my heart, I swear to you, every fiber of my being believes that we beat the Warriors in 5 games. I swear to God, I believe we beat the Warriors in 5 games. I believe, in my opinion, my humble opinion, I think the Phoenix Suns, for me, are a harder team to play against the Warriors, based off what I've seen in the finals against the Boston Celtics. As soon as we sort out a primary ball handler in the free agency market, someone that's a cultured point guard, that's a veteran, that knows how to run the paint. Believe me, these guys like what's his name, GP2, and these little guys. I'm sorry, I don't see it, man. Like, this is not 6'5" Jaylen Brown player playing against. You're playing against Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. I'm sorry.
Let me get this right as I've heard it. So you're predicting you'll beat the Warriors in 5 games, but only until you sort your roster out first.
Yeah.
So not right now as you're constructed, you won't beat them, but only until you sort the point guard out.
No. We still beat them. I
Oh,
might
you
give
still
them a
beat them
game or
now?
two.
Okay.
Yeah,
I doubt
I
Well,
might
and
give
how
them a
many
game
games
or two.
though? How many games
I doubt
now,
that
as
very
constructed,
much.
do you think you
I
beat
doubt
them?
that very
Chris?
As constructed, I'm thinking it
You
goes
lose-
6.
You,
I think it
you
goes
lose
6.
in 6.
We don't lose in 6.
Does wait? Does that
There's
wait?
no
Does
way
that
we
matter
lose
if the first game's in LA or if it's at Golden? It's at Golden State. Would that change it if it's a 7-game series? So say the first game's at Golden State, or the first 2 games, you still think you beat them in 6?
I think the home court doesn't really matter because there's Steph Curry fanboys everywhere. Like I
Yeah,
can guarantee
Clippers,
you, if
Clippers
the
don't have a home court.
if the Lakers played against the Warriors, they'd be outnumbered in them. Like, I'll be real.
Yeah, that's true. That's
They'd
very
be
true,
outnumbered.
yeah.
So listen,
Yeah, you're right,
it doesn't
that.
really matter. But at the end of the day, like everyone wants to talk about the bubble and how the mentality carries on. I don't buy it, man. Our squad's completely revamped from them. We don't even have the same coach. You know what I'm saying? Like the only ones that really remained were like Zubac, Batum, a couple other guys were there, Kawhi and PG. That's it. That's really it. The whole team's changed. We have a new coach.
Are you saying then that at some point next season you won't say the term "there's always next year"? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No?
To be honest, I'll tell you what. Like, bro, I'm a Clipper fan. Bro, I have no reason to not be confident every year. You know what I'm saying? And if we're such a small club,
Huh?
if we're such a hold on. If we're such a small team, then you wouldn't be clowning us about talking about next year, because that's the expectations you're putting on my team. You know what I'm saying?
Hang on. No. You put those expectations on yourself. We're clouding you.
Yeah, but I
can.
can because I'm a Clipper fan. I think we are the best team in the West. You don't think that, but then you're gonna talk about this, blah blah blah. Like Eddie's gonna come in there and talk about Kawhi Leonard and all of this and all of that. Talk about how we should be a contender, and then he says we're respectively a 2nd-round exit. But these are the expectations you guys are putting on my team. You know what I'm saying? With me, listen, I'm gonna come there. I'm gonna talk my shit. I believe we're the best. I believe we're the best team in the West, and I feel like we're gonna see. I think we're gonna either see the Phoenix Suns with Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Final, man.
You reckon the Mavs get to the finals? You think the Mavs get to the finals?
if they get Lucas and help, I feel like
Whatever he
says. Yeah, so he's saying okay with trades and stuff like that. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Snoop's asking here. We'll stay with you. We actually will stay with you, cousin. Who's the best duo in the NBA today? I think I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
We know, man. We know.
Yeah, I know what you're
Two
gonna
top
say.
10 players. 2 top 10 players in the NBA.
Stephen Clay, I understand that.
Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
That's all good, man.
You know what?
Oh my
To be respectful as
God!
well. Look, hold on. To be respectful as well. Wait. To be respectful as well. To show credit where credit is due, I don't think Anthony Davis and LeBron James are that far behind.
I don't even count them.
Wow.
Yeah.
We don't count them as a duo.
As a duo.
I mean, where do they get them this year, man? Where did they get them last year? Like, what are we doing? Like, are we assuming health in this?
We won a chip.
I would say
Yeah, full health.
Just
You
after
won
the
a
question,
chip
we're
last
saying
year?
full health.
You won a
We're
chip
saying
last year? Can you count, my brother? Can you count? Did you win a chip last year, C1?
Well, he offered three players on a 2-for-1 deal.
Did you?
So.
What chip did you win last year, brother?
C1 don't
What
fall
chip
to-
did you win, my good friend? What
C1
chip did
don't
you
fall-
win when Devin Booker walked into Staples and put 47 on your head and said, "Go home, old man"? What chip did
C1
you win?
Don't fall to that trap.
Hey,
What chip did you win, C1? Please tell me. Please tell me.
I don't think he's going to answer Peter, if I'm being honest with you.
No, like, what is this? Why are we just fucking lying, dude? Hose went back in the building. AD and LeBron fucking started getting packed up by everybody.
Still got
It is what it
better
is.
baddies than Boston. That's all I say.
Oh, facts.
Yeah,
100% facts. You think Devin Booker makes all those shots in the Garden? No way. That's how Kylie Jenner said I had to put
Yeah,
on.
man,
She was shackled by the
I'm
Clippers.
begging DB taking that shot.
it is what it is. I have to hold that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
what
Peter.
is this?
Staying with you, Peter. Who do you think the best duo is in the NBA today? Everyone's fit.
I mean, like,
So everyone's fully fit. Everyone's
to
fully
be
fit and at
honest-
their maximum.
I don't think Klay Thompson's even the second best player in his team anymore.
No,
I feel weird.
You
saying
think-
Steph and Klay are the best duo.
No,
I think Paul's better. Or Draymond?
I think Andrew Wiggins is better than him.
Wiggins. What about Paul?
Ooh. Oh, Poole doesn't start, brother. Poole's like the 5th or 6th
Okay.
best player on the team.
Draymond? I'm just asking.
No,
you.
I think Andrew Wiggins is better than Draymond. I'll be real with
Okay.
you.
No, Draymond and Clay I'm asking about.
No.
Draymond's probably better than Klay too at this point
Okay.
right now.
All right.
I think
Just
so.
asking.
As much as we clown Dray, I don't. But again, Klay had an Achilles. He tore his ACL. Like he'll probably bounce back next year more so, right? Makes sense. Snoop, you can say KD and Kyrie. That's cool if you're playing in the park, but like, where are their playoff wins?
Hang on. Clay's not consistent. He's been out for 2.5 years, you bum. What do you mean he's not consistent?
Yeah, hold that, Snoop. Hold that. Hey, Snoop. Hold that, man. Hold that, man.
Hey, Snoop. You want to know who else isn't consistent? Your entire team.
Yeah,
So,
Clay is not consistent.
What do we
He's a
do?
Bulls fan.
That is facts.
Good.
That's facts. So go on, Peter. Who's your two? Who you got before you go
There's not
surfer?
even really like, bro, outside of PG and Kawhi, which is more like fictitious at this point than like really like it's a lot of like what I think will happen. I don't fucking rate Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown as a duo like that, but there's not many duos.
Fair enough.
There really isn't. Can I say like Steph and Wiggins?
Yeah, you can say Steph and Wiggins.
Yeah, I'd probably say that.
Yeah, you can say that.
But like that's
Steph,
weird because Wiggins is like a borderline top 20 player in the league. So like that's a weird duo to like make.
You can still say that if you think they're the best two.
But yeah, that's what I think. Like I don't think there's not like an obvious answer to this question.
Fair enough.
My favorite duo will be Rob Pelinka and whatever GM he can find to trade Russell Westbrook. That'll be my favorite duo.
Yep.
In the NBA. That'd be good. I think Peter's right. I can't think of a duo.
No duos stand out.
I can't think. KD and Kyrie suck as a duo.
Wow.
They just.
Hey, that's what they cage, bro.
They're great
Like, what are we
individually,
doing here,
as a duo.
Like,
I
what
don't
are
like
we
them
doing
as a
here?
duo.
Bro, your duo hasn't
What are we
played
doing?
together for 18 months now.
Come on.
Bro, you saw the finals run last year, man. You saw it. My guy got injured in the final. What can I do? We were on track to win that shit.
Yeah, but you didn't though. Like, and you missed an entire season because of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So how can I talk about duos today? Like, I need to see with my own eyes. I need to see with my own eyes Kawhi come back like I think he will before I say, oh, they're this good, because we just don't know. We don't. I think Kawhi will be fine. I don't know. I can't talk about definitives in terms of caliber of a duo if I don't really know what I have with one.
I don't call Giannis and Middleton a duo. I just don't. Giannis,
I guess.
What about Giannis and Drew?
I guess Giannis and Middleton. Yeah, sure, that's a good one. I'll go with that.
The duo in Milwaukee is Giannis plus one. Whoever steps up that game, that's what it is. It's not really a duo.
I guess if you want to count Giannis and Middleton, yeah, sure, I guess. But like,
maybe.
Man, these duos are mid as fuck.
Middleton's been out for the season though.
What do you reckon? What are you saying, Timo?
Oh, he got hurt in the playoffs, man.
I was gonna say that, but he's gonna
Best duo in the NBA. Talk to us, Timo.
Oh,
By the way, Kobe and Shaq aren't playing anymore, Timo. Just
I was gonna say that. What time?
Today. No, not today.
Full time.
Timo, are you actually taking a pic?
You know what, man? All right, sure. All right, okay.
The answer's Jorginho.
This is not what we do with that. This is you about to say. This guy's out. We literally just spoke on it for the past 15 minutes. Where cause Peter and Snoop and C1 all was talking.
I'm not taking
this is outrageous.
I'm just checking what
Yo, NBA today in 2022. You know, not 2002, not 1982, not side 1962, not 1922, not with segregation. You know what I'm saying? 2022 in today's NBA, active players. Not Shaq and Kobe, not Charles Barkley at the Suns. You know what I'm saying? Not MJ and Pippen. Not Iverson at the 76ers. What I'm saying? Not Ben Wallace at the 76ers. You know what I'm saying? Not Isaiah Thomas at the Detroit Pistons. Not Larry Bird at the Boston Celtics. All right? How much clearer do I have to make this to you? Huh? Can you hear me talking clearly into the mic, Timo? Can you hear me? Yes? Okay. Is this thing on? Test it. 1 2 1 2.
Oh, good.
Okay. All right. Just to clear that
up. I'll say Steph and Draymond. That's it. I'll say Steph.
Okay. Finally, we got.
Oh, he fought a full time.
Hey, should I tell you guys a funny fact?
He really did.
What's
Go
up?
On. Go on, guys.
LeBron James is worth more than the Lakers owner Jeannie Buss. Crazy, isn't
That
it?
makes sense though. The Lakers, the Buss family's not rich outside of the Lakers.
It's a consortium.
Yeah, they're known for owning the Lakers, man. But like, they're not like a rich family.
They don't even own all the Lakers, do they? They own a big chunk of it, so just not all of it.
I believe it though, 100%.
Yeah.
Crazy though, man. Like, I think LeBron could own his own team.
I don't know if he has the liquidity for that. He'd probably have to make up his own consortium. But
I wouldn't trust him to put a roster together. Look what he did last season.
whether or not I think he'd be a good owner or not is a different question. But like in terms of owning a team, you're talking about what, like fucking $2 billion minimum to start like an expansion team, something like that. That'd probably be the launching point. I don't think
Yeah,
LeBron.
there's no way he does it. But there's no way he does it by himself.
Yeah, he'd have to be part of a
Yeah,
consortium that would start
yeah.
a team.
He'd
But
be-
yeah,
he'd be-
LeBron might want to get into that.
He'd do like a Michael Jordan sort of
Yeah.
thing, and then eventually to be the owner. But nah.
It'd be something like that. But yeah, if there's an expansion team in like Vegas or somewhere, LeBron would probably get in on that.
I did see. I didn't read the article, but it was a headline saying that Floyd Mayweather was looking into that. Like, I'd being one of the people involved, because you lot have mentioned it a lot about a team going to Vegas, NBA team.
Oh,
He's looked into
100%.
that. Yeah,
You
he
kidding me?
spoke
You
on
would
that
print money if you were in the NBA in Vegas. 100%.
because of everything that's already there, type of thing.
Everything that's all around. Just people that would come to your games in the winter to get away from the middle of fucking nowhere, like Indiana, like fucking stupid Detroit and shit, like all these fucking Chicago, all these shitty cities, right? You'd love to go to Vegas in February. You kidding me? All-Star weekend in Vegas? That'd be perfect. Meanwhile, we have that shit in Salt Lake City and fucking Indianapolis and Cleveland and bum-ass places. Come on, man.
Jay-Z doesn't totally control the Nets. What are you talking about, Snoop?
It's Asian dude.
Yeah, Jay-Z's like a minority owner, fair enough, but he's the most popular one.
Yeah, hold that, Snoop.
Yeah, if Jay-Z's not rich enough to buy an NBA team, I don't think LeBron will be to own a team outright, but he'll be part of an ownership group for sure. Like, guys don't really have money to spend on sports teams that want to like own the entire team. People don't really go that way anymore. That's not a normal thing to do. It was like 20, 30 years ago, but not now.
Fair enough. Hey, you lot continue to get your questions in, people. You don't have to be NBA related. You don't have to be football related. It's just any sport, people, past or present. You lot feel free to get your questions in. Make sure whether you're watching this live as well or watching this back, hit the like button on the video. It's about to go off as well, isn't it? Like I just seen that comment pop up from Tazo, who actually called into the fan calling show, because we're doing fan calling shows now, people, but they are on the Twitch. So this is why you need to be over to the Twitch, because if you're only watching on the YouTube, this is the first time you would have been hearing about the fan calling show. And we done like 3 of them. And it is open to everybody.
Can anyone on the panel name another city in Chicago, in Illinois besides Chicago? Can anybody name another city?
Wait, what do you mean another? Say that. Wait,
state of Illinois. Can anybody name another city besides Chicago?
Nah. That's no shit.
It's the middle of nowhere.
Burnley.
If I can, so Murtaza, if people can only name one city in your entire state, it's the middle of nowhere. I don't know what to tell you, brother.
Isn't there an Inglewood in Chicago?
We don't know. It's all Milwaukee's in Wisconsin, Snoop, so it's a different state. My point is, if people can only name one city in your state,
Timo geography lesson.
If people can only name one city in your state, it's the middle of nowhere.
Lesson? Even I know Milwaukee to Wisconsin.
Timo, can you name another? Can you name 2 cities in Illinois without googling?
Only one, no.
Exactly. It's the middle of nowhere. It's the middle of nowhere.
Springfield.
All right, so people said Springfield.
Hang on. But
fair enough.
Murtaz just said we're from the UK. I know there's a Springfield in California, so it's not because we're in the UK.
I thought man was just running bands.
It's a Springfield, isn't there? Springfield in I think there is. But it doesn't mean because we're the UK we don't know what it is. It's because there's no other.
There's no other cities that are worth knowing, man. There's nothing to it.
Yeah,
it's the middle of nowhere. It's cool. Chicago's cool. It's in the middle of nowhere. Let's not act like there's some great town to the south and there's anything up north.
Listen, Chicago's famous for 2 things: Michael Jordan and Oprah Winfrey. That's it. Move on.
Is Oprah Winfrey from Chicago?
Oh, of course.
I did know that. That's a new
Man,
every day.
the question is, can you name 2 cities in the state of Illinois?
Mm-hmm.
So people mentioned Springfield like for The Simpsons, and like fair enough, man.
I thought man was running bands when he said Springfield. That's why I started.
I'm sure there's a Springfield in
Springfield is legit a real place.
Yeah.
Hey Timo, this is your time. We know your geography is A1.
Look, Murtaza, you could lie and say like Chicago's like some great destination. It's just the best of the Midwest. It's like being the tallest of the midgets, man.
Yeah, like that, man. Some of my favorite rappers come from the Midwest, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, and they all fucking moved as soon as they got rich enough.
Yeah, that's besides the point. I'm just saying
Is
they
it?
just birthed
Is
some of
it?
my favorite.
Is it
Yes,
though?
because it's birthed some of my favorite battle rappers are from
That's
the
cool.
Midwest.
They had to be born.
saying.
Niggas had to be born somewhere.
Yeah, man, and they are like some of my favorite rappers are from the Midwest. That's the crazy
Great,
part.
and they're so proud of it.
Favorite
They
battle rappers.
fucking moved as soon as they could afford to.
Yeah, some of them did move in it.
Of course they did. Why wouldn't you? Come
Yeah,
on,
it's in
man.
Springfield in California. Yeah.
Of course there is. We got everything here.
Some Mazza. Diego C. Palace. Big up to you, man. Says AJ versus Usyk has now been confirmed. Has AJ lost the dog in him, or will he have his redemption? He never had it. He never had that. I said this at the time. It's ironic. Yesterday, well, it's yesterday now. I posted a clip of me and JV talking about Anthony Joshua from 2 years ago, and it was me talking about the AJ Fury fight and how it will be billed like it's 50-50 and it's not. And I received backlash for saying that at the time, and I've been proven more than right. He was overhyped to begin with, even though he's a very, very good boxer. But he's never been this savage animal. Like, that's why I can't say, you can't lose something you never had. So it's kind of like, that's where, do I believe he gets it? Do I believe he gets his redemption? No, I think Usyk still beats him, but Anthony Joshua can win the fight. But I've said it for the longest. You can argue he's the fifth best heavyweight in the division. I've said this already. He's not better than Fury. Even if he wins this rematch, I don't think he's better than Usyk. I don't think he's better than Deontay Wilder. And if someone wanted to debate me and said Dillian White's better, I would not argue you down. But because he was the poster boy, because he was the money guy, because females like him, because he's a gold medal at the Olympics, and with a poster child for boxing, he got overhyped. He's nowhere near Fury and was never near Fury. Nowhere near, it's not even close. Watch them two box, and you can see clearly who's the better boxer. But because people don't like Fury, because the shit he does outside the ring, that's all here nor there. Like, that's a whole different conversation. But when it comes to boxing, Fury is one of the best boxers we have seen. He's the best. I think he's easily one of the best boxers this country's produced. Comfortably. Without doubt. He's 6'9" and moves like he's 5'9". There's no way you should be able to maneuver around the ring at that height. Well, again, because of outside stuff, and you know what it is, man? People want to take credit away when you're great at something when you are not, the PR guy, not the PR guy, but you're not the poster child for something, for things outside of the ring. That's legit what it is. When you're not the poster child of your sport, sorry. But yeah, like AJ has a chance in that bout. Yeah, go on, Cos.
Can you see Fury challenge Usyk in the future?
Yes, I think yes, he does. It's too much legacy and too much money on the line for that fight not to happen. It's too much money.
AJ's so stupid, man. They offered him 15 million just to sit out this, just to sit home and not get beaten up. So it could do Usyk against against Fury quicker. Yeah, they offered him 15 million straight up just to sit out, and he said no.
The thing
honestly, if I'm a boxer, I know, and someone's paying me 50 million not to get hit, I'm sorry, man. I'm taking it.
What you're saying there, though, is correct from a standpoint, so you're not wrong. But like with boxing, I say this all the time. Something's not 100% right for you to go into boxing as a sport, and I love it. It's my second favorite sport.
You gotta have a screw loose.
To go into a sport where you get punched in the face for a living, certain 100% not right, and that's legit what it is. As skilled as you are, like that's legit. But yeah, go on, Cos.
I mean, I think it was the whole matchroom and the promotion that overblew Anthony Joshua, man. Like, they gave him. Let's be honest, man. They kind of cherry picked his fights for the most of his run. That's why he got most of his knockouts. Not to take any credit away from him, but at the end of the day, like, he was an asset for them. It's a business. Anthony Joshua was a marketable guy. Yeah. He's a big guy, 6'5" or whatever he is, and he's obviously a moneymaker for them at the end of the day. So, like when you have a guy like Usyk, who when I talk about these Ukrainian boxers, I often talk about them in a different regard, because I remember one time, imagine there was a Ukrainian guy that came in, and this guy was a beast. Like and he was telling me how they have like training camps within their secondary schools, and they're always on point, and they have like different methods and different mechanisms. of how they boxed. So that's why I think like Joshua was always going to lose that, because even though Joshua was such a skilled boxer, he's Olympic medalist. These guys from Ukraine are cut from a different cloth. Like Joshua got into the sport relatively late, and then by the time you saw him and Usyk were in the ring together, all you needed to see was one round to see the difference in the golfing quality between both of these boxers at the end of the day. So I think personally with Usyk, like he's going to be too much for Joshua, because the style that Usyk has, like he's seen it all. Like if we're not talking about his amateur credentials, like Ukrainian boxers like him and Lomachenko, like these guys, that if you look at the amateur record, it's night and day between these guys and some of the British boxers we've seen. So I reckon like if they do fight again, and apparently they are going to fight again, like I feel like it's going to be even more easier for Usyk.
Yeah, August the 20th. It got confirmed today from.
August 20th.
Yeah, so I'm not saying Usyk will go in there and knock him out, but I don't think it's going to be close. It's not going to be close.
Right? He got legitimately troubled and knocked down by an over the hill Klitschko. Yeah, I know he knocked down Klitschko, but Klitschko knocked him down in that match. So people seem to forget about that. And then he got brutalized by someone with my body shape. Right? Do you know what I mean? It's just on short notice as well. This guy, Andy Ruiz, had short notice. And even in the rematch, Ruiz, who was bigger in the rematch, fat-wise, still struggled into some sorts. He had to change his game plan where he had to win on points because he knew he couldn't go toe-to-toe with Ruiz. And Ruiz is a slugger. He's a very powerful slugger. But Usyk is, remember, he's coming up from cruiserweight. You know what I mean? All the way from cruiserweight. He's a very skilled fighter. And Cos is right. These men are mentally are built something tough. You know, are built. They come out tough, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're born tough. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I just think. I think even if he, I don't know, because he's got. It's really hard because like Fury's saying he's retired or he's not gonna fight anymore.
Yeah, I pay Fury no attention outside the ring, to be honest. As much as I like Fury as a boxer, when it comes to him talking outside of the ring, I'm like you said, you retire, and then the next minute you say, I'll come back for this amount. We know, man. Fury gonna fight again.
AJ needs to win this for his legacy to stay intact, or he is on the route of a Derek Chisora, Dillian White. If he doesn't win this title, if he doesn't win this title back, he's not. I don't care what they say about it would be the biggest fight in history, Joshua Fury. But who cares? Because Joshua's coming out 2-time loser.
It'd still be
still be a big fight, but it wouldn't be what we have first.
No, it wouldn't have been what it was if they were both undefeated. Again, but that's what I was talking about 2 years ago in that clip. It was like that then. It was just being sold differently. It was packaged. I said this.
Never 50.
I said it already. Fury AJ is Mayweather Pacquiao of the heavyweight division. A bout that was billed as if it was close. But when you watch the two boxers and you see their two styles and you see their skill sets, if you think they are 50-50 fights, you just don't like the favorite. If you thought Mayweather Pacquiao was going to be
too late, that fight was way.
It was way too late. It was too late. But whether it was in his prime or not, Mayweather was always going to beat Pacquiao. Always going to beat him, without doubt. Like people said, Mayweather waited for Pacquiao to get old. Mayweather's older than Pacquiao, so he waited for him to get older so he could be older. That makes no type of sense. But again, because people dislike people, they let emotion cloud their logic. You can dislike a sportsman all you want. I can't stand Suarez, but I'm not going to take away from Suarez's skill set at the top of his game. He's a top quality striker. Never take that away from him. And that's the same with. That's what happens with Mayweather, and that's what happened with Fury. It was built as such. I'm saying, and in the chat, people are talking about, I believe Fury's the best heavyweight and he beats Usyk. With this rematch, what I'm most interested to see is how does Joshua adjust his style, and how does Usyk adjust his style to Joshua adjusting his style. That's the most interesting part. They're the key components. Because go on.
I think, sorry to interrupt.
No,
I think Usyk's interviews afterwards, I think he even said it wasn't hard to train for Joshua. It was one of the easiest things, one of the easiest training camps he's had in terms of preparation, because he knew what Joshua was going to do. In terms of because Joshua, he's not Wilder. He's not got a knockout. He's not got a thunderous punch.
Yeah, like obviously any heavyweight can knock out, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
He's not renowned for that. Because the other thing is, when you're moving up in weight classes, you can have all the skills in the world, but there's no substitute for just natural size, natural power at a weight division. So so the worst thing for Usyk would be to face a heavyweight who knows how to utilize being a heavyweight, i.e. Derek Chisora. This is why if you look at the Derek Chisora fight, Derek Chisora gave him problems simply because he's a legitimate heavyweight. Whereas Joshua's not like that. So to Diego here, who says it's AJ's never been that savage. Never. He's never been that guy who's in the pocket and rough and you're like, rah. Not mean that he's not skilled, people, because I believe he's very skilled and he could win this rematch. But to me, for him to win this rematch, Usyk has to have an off night. I think if Usyk is on point, he wins. But we'll see.
Even Joshua's boxing, like, it's very rudimentary if you look at it. Like, it's not as skilled as a guy like Usyk and Fury. Like, if you look at him, he's not really feinting. He's not angling out. He's barely moving his head.
It takes a lot of punches, man.
It's literally like it's really textbook at the end of the day. Yeah. Like when you've got someone who's seen so many, it's like in basketball when you've got a team that's seen so many looks. Like if you got a boxer like Usyk who's seen it all and done it all, like it's going to be different. But one thing I would say about potentially Fury versus Usyk, I know everyone is like, I know Fury is the renowned favorite, but like don't be surprised if it goes the other way. I know people don't want to like think about it, but I reckon like because of Fury's size, like he'll give him the advantage. But I also think he'll give him a disadvantage as well because like I don't think he's seen a quicker boxer than Usyk, especially as a southpaw. You know what I'm saying? So
that's fair.
If people were to say Usyk has a chance in this fight, like I wouldn't be surprised, like because it's a different look, isn't it?
I agree. Like I'm not writing off Usyk. I don't write off any heavyweight against any heavyweight. You know why? Because when you're 16, 17, 18 stone, if you catch anybody, you're gonna put them down. That's any heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it. I think everybody's apart from Usyk, I think every heavyweight we've mentioned has been dropped or stopped. I'm saying, and it don't necessarily have to be a highly skilled boxer to do that. Like, if you catch someone and you're that size, like it's a wrap. Could Usyk beat Fury? Absolutely. Could Joshua beat Fury? Yes. But like I said, to me, he has to have an off night. That's what it is. I believe he's in that bracket of being a special fighter. He's an elite fighter, and I think there's very few like that. I think Fury's in that bracket. I think Terence Crawford's in that bracket. And I think Errol Spencer's in that bracket. That's it. They're the three. That doesn't mean I don't rate other fighters and think other fighters ain't great, ain't good, but there's levels to this. There's a difference. Like, there's very few fighters in that special. No, I wouldn't put Canelo in there. I wouldn't put Canelo in that bracket, no. I rate Canelo highly, but is he there? Nah. I don't think so. As good as he is. Because it's one of them, like I said, to beat us don't mean special fighters can't lose fights, but they have to have an off night. But I wouldn't put Canelo in there. I wouldn't put Joshua in there. I wouldn't put Wilder in there. And they're all great fighters, and I can list through even more. So I'm saying I wouldn't put Usyk in there. And I think Usyk is exceptional.
6 inches in height between Usyk and Fury.
I think
6 inches.
That's what I'm saying. And then I bet the reach is mad as well.
The reach would be mad because he's
mad
as well.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to discount the height or anything, but take this example very lightly. But we did see David Haye fight. What's his name? Valuev. Like we've seen David versus Goliath.
I understand, but Valuev was just like a fucking
Valuev didn't have those.
He's zombie, weren't he?
He didn't have the skill set. That's what I was saying about Fury. Fury moves like he's 5'9".
Yeah,
that's the difference. Fury can move like the whole thing. Like everyone laughs. Some people laugh about it because they were against Schwartz, where he's dodging all the punches. You should not be able to maneuver around the sides. Andre Ward made that point, but I think it might have been between the first Wilder fight and the second Wilder fight, and he said, "I don't know if Wilder wants to see somebody like Fury." And when he was saying that, he meant someone who is that height who moves like that. He shouldn't be able to do that. Like he should move like Valuev. Valuev moves like he's 7'1".
Valuev moves like the great Khali, man.
Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? But then imagine seeing the great Khali like move around like he's like he's Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
exactly. You're gonna be like, that's Fury. Like some of the shit he does, I'm like, yo, you shouldn't be able to do
Usyk would try and work on the inside of Fury, try and work on his body more than looking for.
He'd have to
I
drag.
think,
That's
bro,
pretty much it. Yes.
I think that the speed difference between Usyk and Fury is greater than you guys are saying out there.
Oh,
like I don't know.
I don't doubt. I think Usyk is faster, but I think for a heavyweight, Fury is very
No,
fast.
for a
and
size.
he doesn't
No,
look
no,
it, yeah.
for a size, he is relatively fast, but you have to compare that to Usyk's size. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
I don't think it's relatively
Yeah.
close.
Here's the thing with the speed,
Personally.
though. Here's the
I
thing
can
with the
see
speed,
that.
and he is quicker. He has to get close enough to Fury to use that speed.
Yeah.
How does the biggest thing for Usyk in a Usyk Fury fight is getting close enough to land shots, because if Fury decides just to jab him, which he's more than good enough to do, we've seen him do it to Dillian White, who has I'm presuming has a longer reach and is a natural. He's definitely a natural heavyweight and is bigger than Usyk. And he couldn't get inside. He couldn't get on the inside to touch Fury. Obviously, Usyk's a better boxer than Dillian White. But my point is, how does he deal with that? And how does he not get clocked on the way in? How does he not get clocked on the way in?
That fight's got me more interested than an AJ fight. I've got to be honest with you.
Yeah, I need to see Usyk.
But
fight
Usyk
with
Fury,
Werner.
absolutely. I'd love
Yeah,
Usyk
you know what I mean?
Fury.
Just the
But
different. Yeah.
that being said, I want to see all these other man. I'd love to see AJ, Dillian White too. I've said it. Give me AJ and White too. Give me AJ and Wilder. Give me Wilder and White.
Usyk, that would be the fight.
Give me those fights. I want to see all those fights.
I want to see what's his name? Usyk versus Deontay Wilder. I don't know if it makes any sense, but like I think based off of that fight, we'll see how well Usyk can do against the range. And someone that's nearly
I think he does damage to Deontay Wilder.
I think he's outboxing him for 8-9 rounds, and then
he
gets caught.
Him and then he's just got to avoid
and then he gets caught. And then he gets caught.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
I think he's done.
You don't survive him, innit? You don't.
Yeah, but I could see him avoiding that shot all the time because of his speed.
He is good enough.
Yeah,
he is good enough. But you have to be. He'd have to be perfect for 12 rounds.
I don't think he knocks him out. I think he beats Wilder.
Yeah.
On points.
He's winning on points. My point is that he has to be perfect for those 12 rounds. If he's not,
yeah,
he gets stopped.
Let's face it. Yeah, because let's face it.
And that's Wilder for you, innit? I've said this. Wilder
punch merchant, isn't he? You know what I mean? It's like
Wilder beats everybody. I've said this before. I think Wilder beats everybody in the division apart from Fury.
If he lands that punch, if he lands that punch, he beats.
And I don't believe everyone's defense and chin is good enough. Anybody else's apart from Fury to stop him.
If he hits AJ with that, he knocks him out.
Anyone,
him, he knocks him
White,
out.
Usyk, take your pick.
Yeah, he knocks him all out.
Take your pick. Well, unfortunate for Wilder, he came up against the guy that could take that shot.
I reckon
and that was the first shot. And that was the shot in the first match.
If
the other
Usyk
two,
were to fight,
Fury's better. The other two.
If Usyk were to fight Fury, I reckon he will adopt this similar to the same game plan he had against Wilder, where he puts on a lot of fat, like he's a bit bigger, but then he lays on him, like you know what I'm saying, and tries to get him
uses
up.
the fact he's a natural heavyweight.
Yeah. I can see
absolutely.
That. And it's fascinating. Well, I mean, the conferences, Fury will win. The press conferences and all the talk, he'll smash everyone all the talk. It's not even a contest, is it? It's not even a contest. He'll win. Maybe the only one who gave him any competition was Wilder, weren't it? Really, that was the best competition. Anything else, he's going to absolutely destroy everyone. So.
I expected more from the Fury White thing, but again, that's a victory people were brushing under the carpet. But that's very impressive to do what he did to Dillian White. I don't think anybody beats Dillian White in that fashion in terms of being that comfortable. He was during the entire fight.
White lost the previous fight, didn't he? And that's...
He lost the one before at Povetkin, and then he rematched him, and then he beat Povetkin. But White against Wilder, Usyk, any of those guys, they don't. I believe they beat White? Yes, but not in that fashion. Like that's how good he is. You know what I'm saying that you can make special fighters look ordinary, and that's what Fury does. He just takes away your best assets. He did it to Wilder. The big right hand, 3 fights we watched him in. And every time, especially the latter 2, the second and the third, he took away that big right hand to the point where people are like, oh, Wilder's to me is still the second best heavyweight in the division.
He made him look ordinary. He made him look so ordinary.
Made him look ordinary. I don't think anyone else did.
He made him look like he was just training.
And the craziest thing is, Wilder still had a chance. Like that's how dangerous Wilder
with that, yes. You know, if he catches you, it can be good night. We know this. That is just typical Wilder.
But I wonder if that was playing in his mind because he hit him in the first one and he rose up like the Undertaker, like the meme says, right?
Probably did.
Like, and then in the back of your mind, you're going, "Oh my god, I just hit this guy with the the weapon, you know, my knockout punch. This
Yeah.
guy's getting up, and he's not even like staggering about. He's
It's like
smiling, going, yeah.
Go. He won the rest of the round. It's like wrestlers
Yeah.
when he hits someone with a finishing move and he kick out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that. Like, I just hit this guy with my
Which must
Lesnar hit
have
him with
played
that
on his
F5.
mind. Which must have played on his mind in the other two fights, knowing how can I've got to hit this guy with multiple of those punches because he has, you know, he's getting up off the one. I go hit with 2 or 3. How am I supposed to do that? Especially with cardio, because like getting around and trying to get him in that position just to hit the one punch is bad. So
I'm spinning right now. I'm spinning, fam.
Absolutely.
I'm saying in that. Absolutely. But yeah, we're gonna close out the show, people. We're gonna close out the show unless you all got a couple of next questions. Like I said, any sport. Good to talk about boxing. We spoke about basketball, spoke about football, per usual. Don't forget, I will be tonight. I'll do it tonight after the show. Updating the live stream schedule here for the Sarcasm City TV YouTube and the Sarcasm City TV Twitch, people. So both. So you know what shows are coming up from Monday all the way to Sunday. I'm not even sure Timo knows what day it is. How you doing, Timo? You good?
Yeah, good. Mondays.
Excellent, man. Glad you're all good, fam. Glad you're all good. So yeah, we'll be updating so you'll get all the shows, people. Courtside commentaries, Q&As, fan calling shows, Man Them Uniteds, pro clubs as well. All sorts, people. You know what I'm saying? And that we're gonna keep the content rolling throughout. I told you like this throughout the summer months and that. Big up Prime in the cut. You know what I'm saying? And that Prime, he has to be in the DMs because you called him meaty. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to get his confidence back up. But yeah, man, big up to Diego, big up Manj, big up all the regulars, big up all the people who watch, but don't be, what's it called, in it? Don't be in the comments, but just watching for entertainment purposes. Appreciated. Yes, hit the notification bell here on the YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, people. Go to the Twitch and follow and do the same thing. Fan calling shows are now over there and a regular part of the Twitch schedule. You'll get at least 2 a week, people. At least 2 a week. Deciding what days, but probably Tuesday and Friday, people. I may even throw in a third one on a Saturday. I'm not sure. But yeah, that Black Diamond says big up Peter for handling class rev today. Oh, Peter, was Peter on the panel?
He was.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go, Peter. Let's go. Yo, Prime, what you mean Flawless is never gonna let that meaty comment go? You said it. What do you mean? I'm never gonna let it go, and you said
Prime,
it.
you're the one started, Prime. So hold that.
Prime, yeah, hold that, Prime. You know what I'm saying? How dare you call my guy meaty? Disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But all right, we're closing out the show anyway, people. We're closing out the show. We'll go to you first, Cos. Anything you want to add before we leave the stream?
Yeah, man, big up you lot for tuning in. It's been real. You lot, make sure you guys check the updated live schedule and join us back on the next show, man. Big up.
100%. Big up, Cos, every time. Yo, Lewis, my brother. Anything you want to add? Is he even there? Is he done a team or has he fell asleep? Yo, Lewis. All right, we'll move on. Sefa.
Like, share, subscribe, follow, join.
Love that.
Yeah, let's do all that for this Twitch channel against Run the Play as well. So we'll be on there this week for the championship fixtures, right? I think. Well, we're trying to do that.
That's
anyways.
Thursday, right?
Is it Thursday, right? 23rd, I think
so.
If you want to do that. So, yeah, but, you know, big up 2.3K party soon.
Oh, yeah. Large up everyone who locked into the 2K Twitch follower party that we did as well, innit? Yes, Lewis is back. Anything you want to add, Lewis, before we leave the stream?
Well, world champions, sign some attackers, sign everyone. Up the trails. Re-sign AC.
Pio.
Oh, man. Love and support to everybody. Tap in over on twitch.tv / Sarcasm City TV over there. For all you weirdos who say I don't like Twitch, get over it. It's very, user interface is very friendly.
Facts.
It's a cool place to be on. So we're over there from time to time. Like the stream, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. And we'll be back. I don't know when. But actually, no, we'll be back tomorrow. I know exactly when we'll be back tomorrow. But I think we'll be over on the Twitch. So don't open up your YouTube app at 1 a.m. UK time and DM us asking us where we are because we will be over there.
Facts. Last, definitely not least, Timo, anything you want to add, family?
Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe. If you're away from 4K, we already had like a Twitch 2K party. Next one is a YouTube 4K. So make sure you subscribe and like people.
Facts, 100%. Hit the like button. Make sure you follow all the man them across all the socials. Ryan, who was here, C1 was here. You can find all the man them socials. Go subscribe to Lewis's channel as well, Carefree Lewis, because you can catch us all over there on various occasions as well. Well, technically today, Monday. What have we got coming up? So 5:30 p.m. I'll be on Statman Baines' Twitch. Stats, Facts, and Vibes. We'll be back there discussing, I don't know, probably Mental Madness. Then what else we got coming up? Do you know what? I will do a Q&A actually over on the Twitch, people. So Sarcasm City Sports Q&A 11 p.m. I do one at 11 p.m. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, and then 1 a.m. we're doing a courtside commentary podcast. So all the man them will be over there. That's on the Twitch as well, recapping the NBA Finals, people. So recapping the Warriors versus the Celtics. That's 1 a.m. So you got 2 streams over on the Twitch tomorrow, people. 11 p.m. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. 1 a.m. the courtside commentary podcast. Keep an eye out though on that Q&A because it could change. It might go slightly later, slightly earlier, people. But I'm going to update all of those things. Prime, what do you mean? Ryan was here and I missed him. Yeah, I'm sure you're devastated about it. But love to everyone who's locked in. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big